Hello. How's it going, everybody? Welcome in, Dan. Good to see you. How's it going? Welcome in, Carriad. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. What a lovely sunny day it is today. Oh, well, I was all sat down with me coffee, listening to music, so I thought I'd pop on a couple of minutes early. Listening while hanging out the washing, very nice. It's a good day for it, actually. It's very sunny here. Um, Hopefully we don't have any more 30-degree plus days, but you never know with the British weather. So yeah, we've got a lot to get through today. Um, we've got a YouTube video featuring Ethan Benard and Peach Fit. Um, and I mean, Ethan's not even under £400 yet, and they're already talking about his fitness transformation. Um, but the thing is, Ethan was claiming he was doing 10,000 steps at £500, and now he weighs £404, and he can barely do a 5K. So, if we're going by that logic, his fitness has gotten worse, which is probably something that needs to be looked at by a healthcare professional, I would say. So this is the problem when you tell lots of lies. You get found out about the lies, especially when you use slimming filters and make wild claims about your fitness, especially when you claim to have gone to the gym regularly for a year and you didn't know what a recumbent bike was. How is that even possible? I don't know. It's weird. Like when I was first starting walking, right, like properly, I was doing about 3,000 steps before I gave up. And now I can do over 10,000. So, you know, usually the weight loss helps with mobility and it helps you to be fitter. So I don't really understand why Ethan has regressed, unless he really has cardio issues. See, I don't know. I don't know. Welcome in, Latte. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I definitely think Ethan needs to see a cardiologist. That would definitely help because his legs are really bad. And if it's just like water in the legs and nothing to do with his heart, but you know, usually water in the legs indicates a problem with the heart or with the kidney or both. Welcome in, ZZ. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Exactly, Dan. You know how it is. Like when at my biggest, I was barely doing like 1,000 steps, and it's something that you build up to. And eventually, I got to a point where I could walk a mile without stopping. And that was like the turning point for me, for sure. I'd love to go one day, I'd love to go on a really long hike. But how's everyone doing anyway? How's it going? Unfortunately, my sleep's been pretty terrible recently. Well, everything's been pretty terrible recently. I've been doing therapy and it's bringing up a lot of like repressed memories. And yeah, it's like I'm definitely like more positive than I was, but it's difficult to just get around those thoughts, you know. So, I've been trying to cope mentally, and some things kind of fall by the wayside because I'm trying to like balance everything out. So it's like my food intake hasn't been that great. My exercise hasn't been that great, but I'm doing more stuff around the house, which is more positive. So it is what it is. Shit happens, right? Hubby got you two pairs of sneakers. Lovely. Nothing like a solid pair of shoes to last miles and miles and miles. Meditation works for you. It doesn't work for me, to be honest. I don't know why. I'm sure it will, Arte. It's just one of those things, isn't it? I mean, I there's a lot for me to be positive about, but it's just a little blip, a little bump in the road. Do you know what I mean? And sometimes we have those, and that you might stumble, but as long as you get back up again, that's what it's all about, isn't it? That's what it's all about. Okay, so we're coming in hot. Welcome in, Bell Pepper. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Sometimes a good scrubbing in the toilet works wonders. You know what? I did that yesterday, Zizi, and it did work quite well. So yeah, we're coming in hot. This is a video that came out 2 days ago via Peach Fit of the Peach Fit Industries. And this is Ethan Benard's Fitness Transformation Episode 1. So I imagine this is going to be a series. Yeah, that's it. I just wanted to, dive into that a little bit. Like streaming more's helped. Streaming more's helped for sure. Doing stuff around the house counts as movement exercise. Yeah, exactly. Welcome in, Pulpy. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. You gotta be quiet. Pulpy's Pulpy's in the library, so everybody has to be quiet. Exactly. Got to focus on the here and now. Anyway, sorry, I was talking about myself a bit too much there. Um, yeah, so this is Ethan Bernard's fitness transformation video. Um, it'll be interesting because I've heard various things about it. So we'll see. But yeah, let's have a watch.
All right. It's been another month. It's time to weigh in. Last month, I was 419.0 pounds. Let's see where we're at.
Let's do it.
Oh my God, we got a Sal cameo. It's like in those movies where Stan Lee makes a cameo. Oh my God, it's Sal Lee. Sally. Oh, really, Pulpy? Oh. Summer holidays, I
Nervous?
guess.
I'm really nervous about this one, yeah.
Walk me through where this all started. When did you first decide to lose weight and what were you weighing?
Oh, man. I don't know. I was really big my whole life, right? Like 200 pounds by the age of 9.
200 pounds by the age of 9. Yeah. That looks like AI. Look, like, I struggle to believe a lot of things about Ethan. I don't know if, do you think this is AI? Maybe I'm just being, uh, like down on him just because it's him. Do you know what I mean?
When I was 21, I was a full-time Twitch partner.
Oh my God.
And I kind of realized that, like, I actually wanted to stay alive, you know? So weighing, 660 pounds at the time, I kind of realized.
Stop pushing the bullshit 660 pounds narrative. I I don't think that I don't think that Ethan was ever 660 pounds. I think he might have come slightly close. I reckon he might have gone up to like 600 at one point. But judging by the difference between 660 and the weight he is now, I don't think that there's a tremendous amount of difference. And when an individual loses over 200 pounds, regardless of whether you started at 660 or 440, there is going to be a tremendous amount of difference to how they look. And honestly, I don't think Ethan looks that different at all. He's tall too. He claims to be 6'5", but I think he's more 6'1", 6'2", that kind of thing. I just don't see this being 250 odd pounds of weight loss. I really don't.
That if I'm going to make it a life worth living, I have to get the weight off. So 2020, 2021 is kind of when I started realizing that it's something that I wanted to do, was actually get it off.
But in this past 4 weeks alone, I've dropped almost 32 pounds in the weight loss journey that I started recently.
I lost over 200 pounds before I came out here. I was 660, I got down into the 420s, and then this year I managed to go back up into the 450s by the time I got out here. So when I got out here, I was about 205 pounds down from my heaviest.
Anyone losing 200 pounds, that's absolutely incredible. The guy was 660 pounds, so losing 200 pounds, believe it or not, that's the easy part. This is when things start to get harder. When you lose.
Welcome in, Paolo. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Where's the COVID? I'm wondering if they're going to mention the COVID, because that seems to have been glossed over.
More weight gets more difficult.
When did you actually arrive in California, and what made you decide to come out here?
I moved here on May 1st, and the main thing that made me come out here was just because of how much I was struggling with myself. And when I met Jacob, it kind of was like a lifeline almost, because I was struggling a lot this year, and seeing the opportunity to move out.
Good morning, Ray Ray. Hope you have a good run on the treadmill. So he's he's saying that, like Jacob said, the first 200 pounds of this weight loss is easy and it's going to be difficult from here. I would argue that it's still easy. When you weigh over 400 pounds, you're going to be losing a lot of weight every week. Like I weigh 340, right? And I can still potentially lose 5 to 10 pounds a week if I try hard enough. He's struggling. So I don't believe that this is the hard point for Ethan. The only reason that this is a hard point for Ethan is because Ethan is making it hard for himself. He's the one that is lying and talking about how he only overeats by a fruit bar or protein bar or whatever, when in actual fact, and Jacob said it himself, he was having Panda Express and Dunkin' Donuts. So there's a disparity between the character that Ethan likes to portray on social media and the reality that people like Peachfit see from day to day. Flying back to the States tomorrow. It isn't the US, but there are some chunky people in Tokyo, for real, for real. Are they sumo wrestlers? Welcome in, Lemmy Smash. Good to see you. £1 is fine, and any loss is a loss. Yes, that is very true. But I feel like when you're in the high 300s and when you're in the high 400s, it is a lot easier to cut out 1,000 calories and still be able to eat pretty much what your Big Back diet was. So, like, Ethan potentially would be on a TDEE of 5,000 calories, right? If he were to eat 4,000 calories, that wouldn't really be a dent in what he originally ate, and he would still lose weight. So it is kind of like it is kind of like easy mode, really, and that's the frustrating thing. This video, welcome in, Debbie. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. This video seems like a victory lap before the starting gun has even gone off. Because why are we doing fitness transformation when there's virtually no difference between him originally and him now? If anything, he's regressed in a fitness sense. Like I say, he used to claim that he would walk 10,000 steps. He'd do like 10,003 steps, which seems to be, a bit precise if you ask me. And now he barely can do a 5K. And he has really, his feet. He claims that his feet are really bad. Well, they would have been a lot worse 150 pounds ago. So you're saying that it was easier for you to do 10,000 steps at 550 than 400. So yeah, his victory laps lasted a very long time.
Out here and just really hunker down and try to get the rest of this weight off is something that I think I really needed.
When he arrived here, he was definitely having some like really bad binge eating days, and he was just, he was up on the scale, and he was just like, he was very, I need help kind of situation.
It's weird. My head is in not a great space, but a lot of that isn't really due to like the weight loss itself. Like my personal life has been affecting my journey a lot lately. So it's really,
Again, this is vague posting. He never actually talks about the stuff that's going on in his life. And from what we see and from what we've heard, he seems to have had life on easy mode pretty much. Do you think this is a testimonial for Peach's fitness plan? I don't think it's a good one. Oh yeah, latte, yeah, I get you. So what was I saying? I completely forgot. Let me go again.
really weird having like that motivation.
Yeah, the vague posting is what gets me because I got a lot of stuff going on right now, but it's more stuff than what you have going on. Okay. If he was just like, he doesn't have to tell us a single thing about his life, right? But it gets to a point where you can only say, I've got things going on so much, and then people are like, all right, you've said this for like the past 20 times now. Maybe you should actually tell us what's going on.
Of like being closer to 399 and being below 400 than I've ever been, but then also having so much personal stuff and like life things kind of almost counteracting that a little bit.
Everything in life, I don't know one person that has like a perfect life. Things are gonna go wrong, whether it's friends, family, bills, just, whatever. And it's like, look, if you have something that you want, you can't have things get in the way. Because if you were to live life like, oh, something went wrong in my life, which it's always gonna happen, are you just gonna like push the things that you truly want in life out of the way and you're just gonna dwindle on things? You're really just gonna sob? Being blunt here, but it's just like you have to push, like regardless of how you feel, you have to get these things done. And that's just things that he's learning, is just however you feel, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I completely agree with Peach there. It doesn't matter what you have going on in your life. There's only a certain amount of times you can just say you can put things off. You know, I've been struggling the past couple of weeks. I would say I've had more off than on days, but there's I still do my best to do things every day. And while I have bad days, like the whole 24 hours isn't terrible. There are multiple hours in the day where I do something good. And I've been writing the positive things that I've done across the day just to make sure I realize that there are more bad than good days. There are more good than bad days, sorry. Right. Yeah, I've not had much sleep today, sorry. You have to realize that if you want to achieve a goal, there's very little that needs to stop you. Now, some people are more ruthless than others. Some people will completely abandon any of their principles in order to get what they need. Um, and a lot of people will try and balance everything. And I think there is a fine line between balancing everything and being absolutely ruthless and getting what you want, regardless of what other people do and say. It's so true. I lost 10 years because something bad happened and I couldn't get my head out of my own arse. Do you know what, Ray Ray? The same thing happened to me. And, you know, you live with regret sometimes, but there's still always a chance to do things today. So,
There's things that you need to do because there's someone that you need to become.
I think the main thing that I've been really trying to drill into my brain recently is that I just have to keep going, right? It sucks so much to be in a position where I've lost so much weight and I still have so much left to lose, especially when you're honestly in any journey, but even when you were as big as I am, it's a lot easier to lose the weight when you're bigger. So the further I go, the harder it gets, and just
Ethan, you still weigh over 400 pounds. You're talking as if you have to lose like 5 pounds of fat. You still have over 200 pounds of fat to lose. Like, is it just me, or is he talking as if he's like, he's there, as if he's like almost at the perfect weight? He's like, oh my God, I'm 20% body fat and I need to get down to like 15 to 12% body fat. That feels like how he's talking to me. Like he's at the final hurdle. It's crazy that like he sees himself as some kind of like, but I think he genuinely sees himself as somebody who's done most of the work already, when in actual fact, he's still a beginner. You lost 2 pounds. Oh, well done, Debbie. That's amazing. Had porridge for breakfast, went to the gym, salad for lunch. You're doing really well. You're doing really well, Debbie. That's amazing. A journey of 1,000 miles begins with this same speech over and over. Yeah. Yeah, like 400 pounds. It's still easy mode. You're just going to keep losing and losing and losing. Like I would wager that Ethan is probably like at least 50% body fat. Oh God, this feels like it makes Jacob look good and it makes Ethan look fucking stupid. It's weird.
just being able to like wake up and like realize that you have to push through, even though it feels like every freaking month just becomes harder and harder to get it off. I think just that mental realization that you just have to like keep
Welcome in, Aaron. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Maybe if you hadn't spent a year disparaging experts in the basics of weight loss science, yeah, that would have helped.
pushing, even if you mess up or whatever, is kind of just like the main thing that I try to stick to, because I've gone through so many ups and downs, but I have never just quit completely.
Anytime he has a setback, it's always, I'm a piece of shit, this, and it's like, you know, those are all things I went through when I was overweight. You know, when you have a bad binge eating night and it's just like you wake up and that just the regret that you have. And it's like, you know, instead of thinking emotionally about it, think objectively about it. What made you even get to that point? So we're not even talking about the feelings of that. We're just like, okay, what made you even lead to that? And a great example was last time he had it, he was just up really late, and that's why we're fixing that sleeping schedule.
Not eating when you're out of calories is probably the thing that I struggle with the most.
So not eating when you're out of calories, like you're saying that you've got 2,500 calories, okay? Why are you running out of calories then? Like you've been given a plan by PeachFit. You should be adhering to this plan, but it seems like you're running out of calories all the time. And then you're saying, well, might as well have a Built Bar, might as well have a Nectarine. There's something wrong. I still think he's lying about his food intake because he's on 2,500 calories a day, he claims. And his weight chart is like whip, 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 whip. It's like going up and down the hill like the Grand Old Duke of York.
because you have like those days where you don't run out of calories at 8 o'clock, and then if you're still up at like 10 to midnight or whatever, and then you get a craving, you don't have any calories left, so you have to make a decision to either just stop and go to bed, or like I did a few times, you eat something small and then you end up going over, and I always felt the need to make up for it the next day.
Go to bed.
That is a lie. Jacob has told us that is a lie. Oh, welcome in, Craig. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Welcome in, Jamie. Good to see you too. Hope you're doing well. I've like 2,500 calories is not enough. If we're going by the BMR thing that he did a while back, he is in a 50% deficit when it comes to what he needs to survive, right? He could easily go up to 3,500 calories and still lose weight. What he could do is 3,500 calories and exercise every day. Try to walk 10,000 steps every day. You don't need to meet that 10,000 steps. You can do 6 to 7,000, which he has done, to be fair to him. But if he is clearly a food addict, and if he's eating all of his calories by 8 p.m., the thing is with that, he wakes up at 2 p.m. and then all of his calories are done by 8 p.m. So he's had 2,500 calories in a 6-hour window, which is fine, but he's not disciplined enough to not eat after that 6-hour window. You eat 3,200 and lose weight consistently, and even at 3,200, I still find myself having a binge every few weeks. Yeah. And I think that's because your brain kind of thinks, well, this is a restriction, and I need to just get out that I need something extra, right? And I feel like the best thing to do for that is to make sure you incorporate things that you enjoy. So like if you want to set aside like 300 to 400 calories for one of your favorite things, even if it's every day, set aside that amount of calories for your favorite thing, and then you will see that the cravings tend to dissipate. Mechanical eating is very good, yes. So something like 5 to 6 meals a day, 5 to 6 small meals a day, 3 meals, 3 snacks. That would work. But I think the key thing that Ethan needs is genuine therapy for his eating disorder, because he clearly does have an eating disorder. And I also think he has an issue with telling the truth as well. Like, would it be out of the realms of possibility to suggest that he might be a pathological liar, and he genuinely believes all this stuff that he talks about to himself? Like he genuinely believes that he's only got 100 pounds of weight left to lose, and that's why it's so difficult, because he wants to be a 3,000 calorie he wants to be a 5,000 calorie 300-pound strongman. That's what he wants. He's a gamer, not willing to grind to level up, just looking for cheat codes. Exactly. He should start playing some Korean MMOs and see what it's like to grind, I'll tell you that. I'm at 2,300 to 2,500 and I'm still slowly gaining. It's more like maintenance, but I'm only 5'7". Yeah. Like that's absolutely fine, because you need to gain, right? And you have the discipline to succeed. Ethan, I don't think any discipline has I don't think he's gained any discipline. You don't think so? Sorry. I just think he thinks he's owed something. Yeah, maybe. I mean, he thinks he's entitled to a wife and kids. He thinks he's entitled to, run a successful business. He actually believes his fat just covers a ton of muscle. He couldn't be more wrong. Yeah, the thing is, Jamie, you look at him when he flexes, it is majority fat. Like he doesn't have like really any definition like here, anywhere, really. Yeah, I think 2,500 is too low for Ethan.
At 10 o'clock, go to bed at 9 o'clock. Would you have had that situation? Would that have happened? Also, if you ate the correct foods, not
Welcome in, Summer. Good to see you. For me, 6 meals a day is torture and just ends up making me less satisfied. I'm short, so I do much better with 2 big meals and 1 light meal. Yeah, again, I think it's definitely it's not idiosyncratic, I guess probably isn't the right word, but it you do need a bespoke meal plan that works for you, right? Not everybody will adhere to the cookie cutter method. Some people will work well with 3 meals a day, some people will work well with 1 meal a day, some people will work well with 6 meals a day. You need to find what suits you best. And unfortunately, it is a learning process for you to discover that. Now, some people might not have the time to discover what's best for them, but I think you should make time because it's really important. Like eating is an essential part of our lives, and we just need to find the right thing that works for us. And for some people, it works better than others, the 6 meals thing. Um, again, it's up to the individual. That's why I'm trying to consume less social media, and I'm not posting about my own weight loss content because people will say you should eat 4 meals a day, you should eat 1 meal a day, you should have egg juice with lemon zest once every 5 days. You are bombarded on social media with all this kind of stuff. So the best thing for you to do is to do your own research, trial and error, and find out what works best for you. Because at the end of the day, it is all about calories in versus calories out. And that's the baseline. Like, I don't care what anybody says, it is calories in versus calories out. Now, there may be situations where you'll need to adjust your calories quite regularly, and there will be situations where you have something wrong with you that your metabolism needs to adjust. It's it, just find what works for you. Egg juice. Exactly. I'll happily post in the Discord, no worries. But I'm getting into a rant because it's just gotten to the point where things are so difficult for people just simply trying to lose weight, and it is all about calories in versus calories out, and the quality of the food that you eat. Yeah. Egg juice. I just start pounding egg now, wondering why I'm not losing weight. Are they chocolate eggs? Are they Kinder eggs, Craig? Because that might be why.
low calorie Cheez-Its that are high protein, going and consuming like a ground beef bowl or chicken or something that's a little bit more satiating. Would
Oh, I can't believe Jacob dissed the Cheez-Its.
would that have happened? And it's like we get to that conclusion. It's like, great, all right, let's move on. Let's not dwindle on this for too long. We got goals to make, baby.
Okay.
Hello, it's ready.
What the bit? Hold on. Why are we doing weekly weigh-ins? I thought he wasn't allowed to see his weight. So this is another lie. And the faces that he makes and go, holy crap, are fake too. So this whole thing is just a facade at this point. Peachfit, you told us that you weren't going to tell Ethan the number, and here he is weighing himself. Fucking bullshitters, man.
418.4 pounds. 419.4 pounds. 421.0 pounds.
Oh, fuck. It's not just, oh, I'm letting myself down. I feel like if I mess up, I'm also letting other people down, right?
Well, the wife and kids. You're letting down Pegasus. A little Jimmy.
So it's like, it sucks because I feel like I sound like a freaking damn broken record, right? Like,
Frickin'
oh,
damn.
I messed up and I have to get back on track. Oh, I messed up and I have to get back on track. But that's like, I don't know anyone who's gone through a weight loss journey this big that hasn't done that type of stuff.
Just being open and honest.
Do you reckon Ethan's AI? He might. Do you know what? He might be AI just to piss me off.
Honest and transparent. As a coach, I need to be hard on people sometimes, like being, super nice and be like, oh, it's okay. It's like, it doesn't always work. Sometimes you have to push him. I think with his past, he was very maybe coddled a little bit. And it's like sometimes you just have to be, mean's not the right term, but you have to push the guy. And
I guess what he's trying to say is tough love. And he's saying he's been coddled. So you're saying that Joey Zatmarie coddled him? Is that what you're trying to say? Because when Joey Zatmarie was training Ethan, it seemed like he was pushing him quite hard. They were doing 20,000 steps when they were together. So you're saying that Coach Joey was a coddler, which I don't think so. Pete's tried to be transparent, but Ethan heard the word trans and almost fired him. That is so true.
after the hard conversations that we have,
You
give
are
him a hug and be
tough,
like, dude, like, I don't hate you. I'm doing this for a reason. I care about you, and that's the only.
Wait, so what Jacob's saying is he's being tough, and Ethan's like, I can legit see Ethan being like that. Oh my God, you hate me. No, I just want you to lose fucking weight. I just want you to eat a fucking salad.
Reason why I'm doing.
I think Ethan will fall off after he's away from everyone. He's currently in Michigan and he's not posted. He's posted like twice, I think. Maybe not even that much. So.
This. One more.
Another one?
Yeah, come on. Really squeeze,
Yeah,
hold
come
that.
on.
Slow. Head up.
Look at how, like, just from these reps, look at the spots on my legs.
Why are you laughing about your legs? This is a serious medical condition. I hate the fact that he laughs about his legs. I know he's like mid-20s, right? The fact that he's got liquid leaking into his legs is a serious issue for somebody in their mid-20s. And he's like, ha 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 ha, my leg looks like a water balloon. Isn't that lovely? Oh my God, I've got legs and they're like sausages. Sausage. Okay.
Like, you could totally take a cookie cutter and just hold it on my leg for 5 minutes and create whatever shape you want.
Yeah, that's not funny, Ethan. That's like far from funny. You got water in your legs, mate. And that's not a good sign.
I'm curious what the people are going to say.
Yeah.
The specialists.
Oh, I have an appointment August 18th
So
at the
that's-
lymphedema specialist. It's a Tuesday.
Okay.
He went to a lymphedema specialist on the 18th. Okay.
That's good.
Did you say 18th?
Say.
Yeah.
The specialists.
Oh, I have an appointment August 18th
So
at the
that's-
lymphedema specialist. It's a Tuesday.
So he's got an appointment with the lymphedema specialist on Tuesday. Which was 4 days ago, but he went up to Michigan last Saturday, which was the 15th, and he's moved all of his primary care to Florida. So is he seeing a specialist in Michigan? Or is he actually, or did he miss the appointment in Florida? Interesting.
Tuesday.
Okay. No, that's good. So here's just.
Yeah, because I wanted to wait till Sal was
Yeah.
back home.
Because you're getting what? X-ray. You told me X-rays done. You're getting.
So that he's saying that he wanted to wait until Sal went back home. So he's missed that appointment because that appointment was in Florida. Oh, okay. Interesting.
Abs done.
He should have
Sleep
gone by
study,
now, yeah.
Sleep study.
Podiatrist.
You're getting all the whole
Lymphedema.
9 yards. Good. Good. Okay. Yeah.
Lymphedema is the one I'm most curious to talk to, because compression socks won't really work because I don't have, unless someone literally helped me put them on every day, and I would feel like a piece of shit. But if I could get some custom made of those Velcro things,
Yeah, that'd be a lot
that
easier.
were like, instead of going from here to here,
Yeah.
they could go from my ankle to my knee. If I had a
I think it's hilarious that he used Sal as an excuse to wait for an appointment. Yeah, Sal, it's your fault that I didn't get the appointment, mate. What are you doing here?
pair of those that did that, I think that would help a lot.
We'll see what they say.
I don't know if that's possible. Jacob's done a really good job at getting me.
And he claims to have lost 250 pounds, right? But he still can't put socks on. Like, this should be alarm bells if you've already lost over 200 odd pounds and you still can't put socks on yourself.
Like perspective on this stuff, right? I can always talk to him about the stuff that's going on, and I think it's important for me to let him know like where I'm at mentally, and I appreciate that his willingness to even listen to that stuff, you know? I think another thing is like him just being able to be like, okay, dude, this sucks, but
He's saying he can't put socks on. He's saying that he needs somebody else to put the socks on for him. Is Danny his carer at this point? Danny is his friend who he lives with in Florida. Is Danny basically putting his socks on every morning before he pops off to Costco?
we need to do this. And that obviously that doesn't always work on me. But I think that him being able to just kind of be there whenever this kind of stuff is happening and say that and be like, okay, this is happening, this is how you're feeling, but this is what we need to do. I think that kind of helps me stay a lot more grounded than I would be if I was going through this back home.
If my legs looked like that, I would get over my own ego and ask for help. Yeah, for sure. Because having legs that you can, if you like press against your leg and the divot doesn't come back up, that is danger, high voltage, you know?
What do you see from Ethan right now as his coach?
Right now, I see someone that wants to lose weight, that struggles, and he's had such a bad routine basically his whole life, and it's just, I could really feel that he's just struggling to make these changes that I gave him, but it's like, it's so needed.
Well, you got to kiss the homies, don't you, Craig? That might be too close to homoerotic, yeah, maybe.
In order to become that person that he needs to be. Like the routine he had before was just not it. He needs to switch to this to be able to get to that next level.
I mean, yeah, we fell into a pretty nasty routine where we were up pretty late and then waking up halfway through the day. And this past week or so, we've been trying to like kind of dial that back in, get to bed around midnight, wake up around like 8 a.m., which I know still isn't like the greatest schedule, but it's leagues better than what we were doing.
Midnight to 8 a.m. is fine.
What's your ideal time that you would like to go to sleep at?
Honestly, that's probably about it. Like realistically, I think midnight to 8 is a really good schedule for me because we've always been late birds. Like even me and my parents back in Michigan, we would be up till midnight or 1 a.m. every single night. So I think that's, for what I do, I can get away with like going to bed at midnight and getting up at 8. I think like a more ideal schedule would be like an hour earlier, maybe going to bed at 11, getting up at 7.
Yeah, so I mean, as a coach, seeing his patterns, seeing what he does and where he messes up.
I think that's a lie. I think he's saying that he gets up at like 2 p.m. sometimes, right? That means you're going to bed at like 4, 5, even 6 a.m. Like you're going to bed when the sun rises. I think that's another lie that he's like, oh yeah, I'd love to go to bed at midnight. Okay.
It's like, I see a clear thing here of just like, he messes up always towards the nighttime. If he does mess up, it's towards the nighttime. And it's usually around the 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning kind of situation. And it's like, okay, well, what can we do to prevent this? Obviously, go to sleep a little earlier is one of those things. And not just that. When you stay up that late, you're decision fatigue. Like you're tired, you don't think sharp, and it's just like, when that starts happening, you just need to go to bed earlier. So we're kind of pushing him to go and sleep around, 9 or 10 o'clock.
I don't feel like it makes a big difference. I think like the actual length and like getting the 8 hours in is probably the most important part.
What?
No. Ethan isn't listening to Jacob, is he? Jacob is saying, right, you need to go to bed earlier and wake up earlier because you have a real issue with eating in the middle of the night. And the best thing you can do is not stay awake in the middle of the night. Go to bed early, wake up early. Welcome in, Fresh. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I agree with Peachfit on quite a few things here. I know he's a double vehicular homicide guy, but even the worst people in the world can make a good point sometimes.
Is Jacob's ideal schedule for your sleep regimen?
Like what, like 10 or something?
Yeah, I want him to be in bed by 10.
Yeah, I don't think that's ever gonna happen, dude. I don't think I would ever get in bed by 9. Just don't think, realistically, at least at this point in my life, I just don't see a need for that even.
Ethan, you clearly have an issue with eating at night. So, even in the meal swap things, you would finish your streams at 3, 4 a.m. and you go to the shop and buy a massive apple Danish cake or whatever and a literal litre of chalky milk. Yeah, I think there's a little bit of filtering going on, but when it moves to the side, you can see the nature of Ethan's cranium.
To be honest,
I'm not going to sit here and argue with the guy.
Circadian rhythm is important, and I think that if you have issues with being lazy at night, some people can be really productive at night and they're just genuine night owls, and it's completely okay for somebody to stay up late at night if they're doing stuff, but because the majority of the world is asleep at night, right? In your vicinity. So the likelihood of you just vegging out and doing stuff because you're alone, not doing stuff because you're alone, is quite high. So I can see all he's doing in the middle of the night is just playing video games, and that would go hand in hand with eating the protein Cheez-Its, right? I think he's just not willing to lose weight, actually. And he said in podcasts before that he wants to lose the weight, but he doesn't want to do any of the work. So if he does get down to 300 pounds with Peach Fit, I can see him gaining all the weight back when he goes back home full time. Watching Pulpy isn't productive. It's just as I can't sleep. I normally have a decent sleep pattern going, but I can't at the moment. So I see, I just don't think Ethan's willing to change.
It's very black.
He has to be poked and prodded all the time just to do the most minimal thing. And even when Jacob's like, right, you need to go to bed earlier, Ethan's like, nope, I'm not doing that.
If you want to do it, I'm going to do everything I can as a coach to be able to help you. If you don't want to do it, the door's right there.
If he streams his gaming sessions late at night, Smash, he can't eat Cheez-Its.
The issues that I deal with and a lot of the things that I want to accomplish in life lie on the other side of the weight loss. And that's a really weird position to be in. And that makes me feel like even more of a piece of shit when I'm not doing well on the journey.
Okay, I think that there are a lot of things that can happen now. Weight loss can be a barrier. Being the weight you are can be a barrier for some things, but not everything. Ethan literally wants to wait until he's lost all the weight before he can do anything, and that's not a great mindset to have. Welcome in, Joni. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
I think that's the macro of it, is just realizing how important it is.
Ethan's not streaming.
At this point, I don't really feel like just quitting is even an option.
It's ready. 414.8 pounds. 409.6 pounds.
That's what's up, dude. That's the first time I've been under 410. That's the first time I've been under 414. Am I looking at you or that?
And then he acts all surprised, like, holy crap!
I'm definitely not in a good mood. I know that like stepping on the scale right now is going to be me facing the actions that I took the first few weeks of this month. But I also am happy that I was able to kind of like realize how poorly I was doing and course correct and not just let
Hi,
it
Sal.
continue forward. Because a lot of the times when I fall into that stuff, it just keeps going and there's no end.
How are you feeling about Ethan's progress after the month he had going into the weigh-in today?
Good. Could have been better. You know, as of right now, I still don't know what he is today. We're gonna get that, but from the data.
Right, so you don't know. Hold on. Oh, right. So Ethan's been weighing himself weekly, okay? But the graph that Peach posted indicates daily weigh-ins. So what is happening here precisely? What's the point of the weekly weigh-ins for Ethan if Peach is actually weighing him every day? Or is Pete like what's going on? Is Ethan weighing himself every day still? Because the original idea was that Peach would weigh Ethan every day and Ethan wouldn't know the numbers up until the monthly weigh-in date. So I'm really confused about what's happening here with the weigh-ins. Because they're saying one thing and this is showing another thing.
I've been collecting the day-to-day weigh-ins. The first half of the month, not great. He was kind of bouncing around the same area, and then after we.
Okay, you're doing the daily weigh-ins. Okay, thank you for explaining that. But why is Ethan knowing? Why is Ethan knowing about this weekly? I thought you weren't going to tell him because he's so bound by the scale.
We had a pretty long discussion, talked about a few things. The graph literally.
Right, hold on.
Weigh-ins. The first half of the month, not great. He was kind of bouncing around the same area, and then after we had a pretty long discussion.
I still believe like this is around where he's supposed to weigh in. This bit here. Why is there such a massive gradient? Why is it like almost a sheer drop over a few days? Like I know this is not a popular opinion, but I think something has happened here that Ethan's doing to make this accelerate. And he is known for fasting during like near the time he has a weigh-in. And if this is a combination of fasting and diuretics, then he's, setting himself up for failure, really. And that's probably the hottest take I've said about Ethan's weight loss journey. But everything he's done in the past indicates that. And why isn't he happy with his weigh-in? Because he was 419 and he's down to 404. How are you not happy with that?
I talked about a few things. The graph literally went from like this to like this. So the second half of the month, really well.
I've been getting a lot more sleep. I've been going to bed earlier. Most of the days, even when we're traveling, we were up at like 7, 8, or 9, which is a lot earlier than I was getting up. I feel pretty good about it, especially with the amount of sleep that I've been getting.
What do you think the number is going to be today and why?
The number I see today, I could see under 410. Again, that's a decent weigh-in, but it's not great. It's not exactly where I want him. With the deficit I put him at, he should be losing around 15 pounds a month. So there were definitely some slip-ups, but we course-corrected, and he's doing well now, so solid.
I don't know. I don't think it's going to be another 20-pound drop. I'm hoping.
So he's saying 15 pounds a month for the deficit. Okay, hold on. Let me do calculations. So 3,500 times 15 divided by, hold on, 3,500 times 15 divided by 30. So the deficit is like almost a 2,000 calorie deficit a day. 1,750. Like that's like a rough thing. So to lose 1,500 to lose £15 a month, he needs to be in a 1,700 calorie deficit every day. And he did lose 15 pounds, but most of that weight loss came in a few days. So I reckon fasting and diuretics then. This is going to be a hot take. I understand that, but I stand by it.
Hoping it's at least half of that. I know the first 3 weeks of this month were really rough.
And I know the calculation is not as easy as that. You know, there's all sorts of other factors to be involved. But when we just cut it down to the bare bones, that seems to be what's going on.
So I'm not expecting a whole lot
The look on his face is saying, I hate all of you for making me go through this. Yeah.
of progress from that, and the last week and a half comparatively has been super dialed in. But I'm also really, really proud of the fact that I didn't let it throw me completely off the rails like it would have in the past. So I guess we'll just have to weigh in and see. All right. It's been another month. It's time to weigh in. Last month, I was 419.0 pounds. Let's see where we're at.
Nervous?
I'm really nervous about this one, yeah.
Why are you nervous?
404.0 pounds.
404.
404?
So that is
15 pounds exactly.
15 pounds exactly. How you feeling, man?
I don't understand it.
Okay.
Because this was a really rough month.
Yeah.
You know? The first few weeks of this month, I talked about it already, but I wasn't on plan.
Yeah.
And I don't really feel like I earned this number.
Okay.
I was expecting like maybe 10 pounds.
Yeah.
Maybe.
At the very end there was a
Fasting and diuretics must have helped quite a lot. My eyes are rolling so much, I'm scared they're going to be stuck in the back of my head. I know, right? Eyes are rolling so hard you can see your own brain.
huge drop. And it's like, but if you look at the average, like, yeah, he's 404, but like with the weight fluctuations, he's realistically probably around like 406, maybe 408. Can I show you the graph?
Yeah.
Okay, here's the graph. You could obviously see right here in the first like 18 days, yeah, you were definitely like bouncing around 419. And then bam, we had that discussion, we changed a few things, and the graph literally went from like this to like this, right?
Wow.
So we changed those things.
Yeah, it's almost as if Ethan was scared about what you said and decided to do something drastic after that chat that you had. So this might be the case on a month-to-month basis that Peach is going to have to really take a hard line after 2 weeks of Ethan being a Billy bullshitter with his eating. And then Ethan's like, oh my God, I fucked up. And then all of a sudden he's back on the fasting and diuretics. This is not sustainable. This is not a sustainable way to lose weight.
And you just started dropping weight like crazy.
Yeah, that's wild.
Yeah, yeah. You were definitely
Yeah, that's wild. Yeah, it's almost as if you know something that we don't, Ethan.
hovering
It
around
doesn't
the
even
same
make
spot.
sense.
Yeah.
Tell me what just happened inside when you saw that number.
Confusion. Honestly, I was expecting, like I said, maybe like a 10-pound drop this month.
Do you deserve it? Yes. Because, I mean, the byproduct of the scale showed that. Like, you doing what you're doing,
Welcome in, Bank. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well.
the scale is just going to reflect that.
That drop is crazy.
That drop at the end was insane. To hit 404 pounds, that's a lot of.
That drop is crazy. Yeah. I'm not believing this. I'm not believing the emotions that Ethan's trying to portray here. He knows he's done something to lose that much weight that fast. But the thing is, a 10-pound loss in a month is okay. Like, you still lost a fair amount of weight. If you're doing this honestly and transparently, then a 10-pound loss is fine. You don't need to go that extra step and fast for 3 days or fast and use diuretics for 3 days. Because as soon as you're done, the day after, your weight's going to go, it's going to go straight back up because you're putting water and food back into your body.
Weight. You know, that's a huge drop.
And
Well said, dude.
guess what? This is a big milestone today. This isn't the big milestone, but this is a big one.
Why is that?
I've officially lost 250 pounds from my heaviest. Technically,
They're bullshit.
255.
That's awesome.
That's freaking nuts, dude.
Like you said, you're this close to breaking 400. What does that number mean to you?
It's scary, actually. I think it's gonna be
What's scary about it? You should be excited.
like a very joyous moment when we hit it. Like hitting 399 for the first time, like I said, in practically a freaking decade is gonna be such a surreal feeling. But I'm also like really scared about it because I know how hard for me getting from 499 down to where I am now is. And I feel like obviously just logically 399 to 299 is gonna be even harder. So I'm really excited to hit that milestone, but I'm really just trying to mentally and physically prepare myself from that next leg of the journey.
Every month.
But I completely understand that you're gonna like the weight loss journey is not linear, right? I put on weight, Ethan's put on weight. Like everybody that's on a weight loss journey has put on weight at some point during the journey. Okay. The best thing you can do is admit to yourself that you're fucking up. Saying that you're going over your calories by like 100 or 250, you're just lying to yourself. How old's Ethan? 27. Like he seems to be lying to himself a lot, and in turn, that kind of makes him lie to the people around him.
You learn something. It's a trial and error process. And when you just dial those in month after month, it's just going to get better and better. So just learn from the mistakes that you did in the past and apply them to the next month, and you're going to see a lot better of a drop.
Overall, I think really happy with the number.
Yeah.
Not happy with how I got there. And I know this month is going to be a whole lot better than last.
I think you've come a long way from like when you came here versus now, you know, and it's only going to get better. You're just going to learn more and just do better.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
What do you want to say to the
Sweet.
version of yourself 2 weeks ago who was struggling and didn't know this number was coming?
Props for being self-aware, right? Holy shit. It's really, really hard for me to like call myself out on stuff like that and actually make the change because I feel like I've done it so much, but I'm really glad that I was able to recognize it, talk about it, and then fix it.
Him being more transparent with me, him getting comfortable with me and him trusting me, he can just come to me anytime he messes up and we can do something about it. And this was a great reflection of that. This month was a great reflection of just something's happening. Go to your coach, be transparent, be honest. And
Peachfit seems permanently annoyed with Ethan. Yeah. I think the issue is that Ethan needs like 24-hour supervision for his weight loss. And Peachfit has a wife, has a whole business to look after. So, you know, that's not going to happen. So I guess it's frustrating to have such a needy client, somebody that needs constant supervision. And it's almost as if you're looking after your own 400-pound toddler, right? You need to look after them all the time.
I'm able to help you when that happens.
What do you want to say to the people who've been rooting for you since the beginning?
I appreciate them having faith in me when I didn't, honestly, because there was times this year where I felt like there was just no way to get back on track, right? Like weeks and weeks of trying really hard to stick to something, failing, and then seeing that number stay the same or whatever. Like I've had so much doubt in myself this year. I really, really appreciate the people who
I kill for his time and resources. What a boob. He's had everything handed to him, and he still treats it like it's an absurdly high mountain to climb. It's still kind of the easy part, reaching 400, and 399 to 299 probably is going to be quite easy too. But he's just going to make a complete meal out of it and try and get as much sympathy as possible when he can just be like, right, I'm doing this, let's do it.
who were cheering for me throughout that whole thing.
What do you want to say to yourself a month from now?
You better have locked the fuck in, dude. That's what I want to say. Holy frick. Like this past month, The number's cool, but the performance was unacceptable. I know this is to me, right?
Yeah, to you.
I know there's a lot of personal shit going on in your life, but you cannot afford to let it affect you right now the way it was. And you need to stay locked in. Get under 400, stay well under 400, and then just put your fucking head down and grind. Because 399 to 299 is going to be ridiculous.
What do you want
Not really.
this episode to show to people about what real coaching and real transformation actually looks like?
You know, sometimes being coddly, being nice isn't maybe the best thing for someone. Maybe it's being a little harsh, maybe a little like brotherly
Yeah, Peachfit's married, yeah.
love, you know, tough love kind of situation. We have our moments where he's upset with me because I'm maybe a little like, you know, angry with him for doing something that he shouldn't have been doing. But at the end of the day, he wants something. He wants to be the best version of himself, and I want that for him. So it's be transparent, be honest, and I'm gonna be able to help you with your struggles and actually see growth and get to the result that you want to see.
So he just seems really annoyed with Ethan all the time. Like, if you don't like it, there's a fat your door, mate. Do you know what I mean? Why is he even thinking about 299? Yeah, I mean, he should just basically think about the next £10. Graphically, Alex did an amazing job with his weight loss, and he has said he basically just decided to be done with the ED and get his shit together. Yeah, sometimes that's all it takes. Yeah, so that was that video. I don't think that paints Ethan in a very good light, to be quite honest with you. Just seems like a lot of throwing under the bus. A lot of throwing under the bus. So Ethan did do a few tiki-talkies. So let's have a look at those.
I want to show you guys one of my favorite snacks that I discovered recently. Not a sponsor. This is a
Okay, so I understand he's sitting down, but he looks absolutely massive here.
bag of roasted seaweed. I know that sounds weird, but these are really good. I tried these for the first time in San Francisco a few weeks ago. A friend of mine showed them to me. This entire pack has 50 calories and 2 grams of protein. And I was kind of weirded out.
Why are you telling us the protein of seaweed? Who cares about the protein in seaweed? Oh my god, this entire pack has 2 grams of protein. You're not min-maxing. What is this? Like, it's almost as if he's playing an MMO and he's trying to like max out his dexterity or something. Yeah, this seaweed's not going to touch the sides at all. His TikTok voice sucks. It does.
When I tried these for the first time, they almost melt in your mouth.
You love those.
But there's something about
What, Peach Fit married before or after the weight loss? Before, I think. Yeah, he don't need no snacks.
them that like scratches that itch with the crunch, and these taste super salty and really good flavor. When I first had these, I thought they were going to be full of sodium, but the entire pack only has 90 milligrams. So obviously this isn't a filling snack by any means, but I gotta tell you, this is something that
I don't know why the video is being like this. I think it's because I've got so many tabs
is
open.
so little calories that it's really easy to fit in. It scratches that craving for a snack for me, and
Exactly. Like he just wants to consume a massive box, well, a massive box, a huge box of seaweed.
especially when I discovered this flavor, it became one of my favorites. So if you're not too
Korean barbecue flavor.
weirded out by the thought of eating seaweed, I recommend giving it a try. I appreciate y'all watching, and I hope you have a blessed day.
Whatever. Yeah, it's more cost effective to buy the bigger sheets. Okay. Is anybody ready for mispronunciation? I am.
Bison for dinner tonight.
Bison.
These 6-ounce bison steaks.
Bison.
210 calories and 37 grams of protein each. And then we also made some roasted Brussels sprouts in the oven. Gotta get a few more of those.
Yeah.
And then we also have a pan of air fried potatoes.
Mm,
Put a few chunks in there.
lovely.
And this entire plate right here is under 700 calories with over 70 grams
He just wants to put something in his mouth. He has an oral fixation, Zizi, I dare say.
of protein. I'm having bison for dinner tonight.
Bison. Joe Bison. Byzantine Empire.
Here's what we made. These 6-ounce bison steaks are 210 calories and 37 grams of protein
37 grams of protein. Each.
And then we
Each.
also made some roasted Brussels sprouts in the oven. Gotta get a few more of those.
Yum.
And then we also have a pan of air fried potatoes. Put a few
Yum.
chunks in there. And this entire plate right here is under 700 calories with over 70 grams of protein.
Delicious. And he's cooked another meal. M. Bison, exactly. A pan of air fried potatoes. Yep. Fuck knows.
Tonight I cooked seared ahi tuna. This entire plate is less than 500 calories and over 50 grams of protein. Let's make it. For the side, we're going to be putting...
Have you noticed how happy he is when he talks about food? Like, the content of him just sitting in his car, like, I've got a lot going on right now, and I overate an apple, and I got to flip the switch in that. And he's got, like, this, like, food, glorious food, hot honey and mustard.
some fresh cut baby broccoli.
A true
I
addict,
usually use
yeah.
broccolini, but this is what we've got. A big mixing bowl. Going to spray it with some spray avocado oil.
Lovely.
For now, we're going to season it. That should be funny. We got a pan heated up.
Yeah,
on
hilarious.
heat, and for the broccolini, we're literally just going to put it in here in batches. You can stack it a little bit. Doesn't have to be perfect. All right, y'all hear that sizzle?
Do I think he has a victim mentality? No. I think he is extremely entitled. I feel like he thinks the world owes him something. Especially when he talks about, like, not wanting to put the work in to lose weight and talking about the wife and kids kind of thing. He is actually cooking, latte, yeah.
I usually flip these about halfway through. All right, and now that the broccolini is done, we're going to put it all in a bowl. We're going to toss it with a little bit of chili onion crisp. But we'll put that in there.
Okay.
Give it a little toss. And now that this is ready, it's kind of...
I mean, I've always said Ethan's a big tosser, so, you know, I'm glad to see this confirmed.
Tuna. All right, we have 2 nice big fresh steaks of yellowfin tuna. And we're
Uh-huh.
going to cut these in a way, we're just going to send it.
Lovely.
Wow.
Wow.
Just like that. There we go. So we're going to do both black and white sesame seeds to crust this tuna with. So we're going to go down.
It don't matter if
Black
you're black or
sesame
white.
seeds.
Sesame seeds.
And then we'll get some white in there.
Uh-huh.
Gonna kind of mix these up a little bit. It's kind of like one of those like sketchboards. And then all we're gonna do is take the tuna
Yeah.
and just lay it down on in. As long as
Righto.
we get some on each side, it'll
Yeah.
come out just
Yeah.
fine. We got this pan really hot. It's been on the heat for a while now. We're gonna add some oil to it. We're gonna do a
Oh,
pretty generous spray of avocado oil.
Lovely.
We're gonna take each piece of tuna and lay it.
That's it. Away from yourself.
Woo! Maybe 15-20 seconds aside. But just like that.
Yeah, I don't know if I go whoop. Like when I'm cracking an egg, I'm like whoop whoop, cracking an egg. I've just put my bacon on. Yeah, I don't really make those kind of noises.
The Leaning Tower of Pizza over here, dude.
Leaning Tower of Pizza. It's the Leaning Tower of Pisa, you fucking idiot. Leaning Tower of Pizza. Can't even get the name right and associates it with food.
We're going to see how we cooked the tuna. We're looking for barely any edge and mostly pink.
Uh-huh. Barely any edge and mostly pink's like my love life.
I actually think that's the most perfect I've ever cooked it. Did you see that color? First things first, we're gonna take a big spoon of that wasabi aioli. We're gonna put it right on the plate, and then we're gonna try to do a little swoosh.
Oh, shut
I'm
up.
not an Iron Chef, but I've seen that on TV. And then we're gonna take the tuna, and we're gonna try to lay it on there, and almost just let it fan out a little bit. We're gonna top the tuna with just a dash of the yuzu ponzu. We're gonna add a few nice big old pieces, broccolini, and then to finish off the whole dish, we're gonna add a very small scoop of chili crisp.
Okay.
Right on top of the tuna. A little messy, but this is my favorite way to prepare ahi tuna. Tonight I...
Sure it is. And the guinea pig for this was Peach Fit.
Ethan wanted to make me dinner tonight, and it was like a high calorie, Ethan wanted to make me...
Super high calorie! Higher than you can count!
Why were you so loud, Ethan? Did you see how manic he gets around food and talking about food? I am, Debbie. I'm supposed to go to a Tottenham watch party today, but it's been a rough week, so I think I'm going to skip it. Tottenham isn't my team anyway. I mean, considering how they played last season, probably not worth going.
We put uranium in this bitch.
Ethan wanted to make me dinner tonight, and it's like a low-calorie, high-protein... What is this?
This is sesame crusted ahi tuna, a homemade wasabi aioli, and
Ow, my freaking ears.
All right. What are the calories, protein?
For your plate, you got a big piece of tuna, so you're looking at around 500 calories, and I'd say just over 70 grams of protein on this plate.
And this isn't raw. I mean,
it's just seared, dude. So it is raw in the middle. Like basically, the only part that's cooked is the very edge.
All right.
This is sushi grade, though.
I'm gonna judge this harshly here. Right?
Oh yeah,
I don't know why he's yelling.
I myself on this flavor combo.
That's really good.
Did you get the sauce in there, dude?
That's really.
Oh, cheers, Debbie.
That's super good.
There's something like so.
Woo!
I don't know if simple is the right word because it is a complex mix of flavors, but it's so good, dude.
This is really good.
It's my favorite way to prepare tuna, for sure.
The chili flakes on top, yeah, super solid. Ethan wanted to make me dinner tonight, and it was like a...
Well, it got the Peach Fit seal of approval. And that's what it's all about. So, what do you guys think? What did you guys think of that Peach Fit Ethan YouTube collab video? Do you think that do you think that like showed Ethan at his best, or not? No, we're gonna have takeout tonight, Debbie. FYI, sushi grade is just a name in the US and doesn't mean ultra sanitary. Ah, I see. So, what you're saying is Peach Fit could end up with worms. Yeah, it looks okay. I'm not the best judge because I'm allergic to fish, but it didn't look terrible. The broccoli looked nice. I've got to say that. I think the message was clear: shape up or ship out. Yeah, yeah, I think so too. I think I think the next I think the next 3 to 4 months are going to be critical for Hello, hello, hello. Bollocks. Can you hear me now? Sorry, can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Holler if you hear me. Thank you. So what was I saying? Yeah, I don't think this makes Ethan look good. I think that it's probably going to be make or break for like the next 3 months or so, especially up to Christmas. You got Thanksgiving in America, you got Christmas as well, Halloween as well. Thanks, guys. I don't know what's going on with it. Like, I think there must be like something wrong with the cable or something wrong with my computer. I don't know, but the USB on this side is extremely sensitive, quite like me. No bollocks. All right. Okay, so the other big news of the week is Tay Reed. He went on Reddit yesterday, Tay Reed and his girlfriend, and they decided to call everyone out. And they wanted people to go up on their panel on their TikTok to have a debate. Um, so yeah, but let's have a look at a couple of videos first. Hello.
Hello.
Hold on.
Hello. Hi. How are you? So, I have very exciting things that I'm about to try. This right
Oh,
here
thanks, Debbie.
is a 4X on me. As you can see, it almost swallows me whole.
No, it doesn't.
Now, if you look at this, I found this in my closet today. It is a 3XL.
That is not a 3XL. That is a 3XLT. The T stands for tall. Taylor is 5'2", so a 3XLT is going to look big on him. Well, if that was that start of the video, he likes to run in on it. Well, waddle in on his videos now.
You see the 3? I see the 3.
Yeah.
Let's try it on.
I also see the T.
So we're gonna take this off.
Bro, out of breath just standing. Hey, he did walk 5 paces. Smash. Tuh. Could have edited. You could have. I want a loop of him jogging in saying hello.
It would be huge. Like that shirt is on me. Here we go. Boom.
Boom goes the dynamite. Out of breath.
Time to test it out.
All right.
Oh, one arm in.
Yeah.
2 arm in.
Wow, you're so clever. One arm in, other arm in. I'm so happy that Taylor can dress himself.
Bring it down. And look at that. Look at that. For a champion, 3XL, it fits just right. It don't swallow me whole like the other one does. And I think it looks really good on.
Okay. Same shirt. So he he wore a 3XL shirt at £520. Okay. He now weighs 460 odd pounds, and it only fits him slightly better. So can we see the beginning again? Yeah, we can, yeah.
So I started in a 7.
Yeah, he's doing the fat man pull, right? You know when like you've got a shirt and it's like tight everywhere, so you're just trying to bring out, trying to bring it out the titties, trying to bring it out the belly, trying to bring it out like here. You know, no one should be wearing a 3XL at 520. No, that's the long and the short of it. He was squeezing into that. It was like sausage casing, like literally like sausage casing. Look, and obviously he tucked it into his shirt, and that looks like the line of the shirt there, and it's about the same. Also, it's quite weird that this is going in as much as it is. So that would indicate slimming filters.
To a 6, to a 5, to a 4.
Okay, he's claiming to be a 7XL. You're wearing the same shirt here. So what's this? Fat man pull. That's true. That's the fat man pull.
Now we're in a 3. And if that's not a win, I don't know what is. Let's go. Hello. Hi.
Yeah, that's.
How are you? So, hello. Hi. How are you? So, I have very exciting things that I'm about to try. Hello. Hi. How are you? So, I have Hello. Hi. How are you? So, I have very exciting things that I'm about to try. This right here. So, hello, hi, how are you? Hello, hi, how are you? So, hello, hi, how are you?
Loving the evidence ready to go in another tab. It is the same shirt, Debbie. It's exactly the same.
So, I have very
He weighs like almost 500 pounds, so he's going to be a bit of a waddler.
exciting things that I'm about to try. This right here.
Because if you look at this is like wearing off this 3XLT, right? And it's pretty much it's the same.
3XL. You see the 3, I see the 3. Let's try it on. So we're gonna take this off.
All right, enough of them titties. Okay. Stop it. Right.
You allow me to reintroduce
From a 7XL shirt.
myself. My name is.
All right, Jay-Z. Also, him walking in while the video is recording means he put the phone on, record, walked away, and then walked back. Yeah. This is why there are sizing charts. Yeah. This is with Taylor. It's just before and B5. It's weekly weigh-in time, baby.
Weekly weigh-in. It's good morning. It's time for our weekly weigh-in. It's Tuesday, August the 18th. It's time for our good morning. It's time for our weekly weigh-in. It's Tuesday, August the 18th. Last week we were 460.8. So were we the week before. I'm telling you, I have to go down today. I've been putting in the work. I've been staying consistent with my diet. It's time to see what we are.
Hello. Sorry. Mate, your legs are literally purple. Purple legs, purple legs. This is what it feels like at size 7XL. See, if you will, a picture of Taylor lying about his weight. Yeah.
Body weight is 453.8 pounds. Body weight is
453.8! That's 7 pounds.
Wow!
In 1 week.
Wow!
I've been chasing and chasing and chasing.
7 pounds in 1 week, guys. Isn't that amazing? Oh my God, guys, 7 pounds in 1 week. Now, I want you all to listen closely. This happened the day after. Listen very closely. Now, if you guys didn't hear that, the scale said body weight is 464 pounds. Body weight is 464 pounds. Yeah, thoughts and prayers for the neighbours that live underneath him, to be honest. So he lost 7 pounds in a week, but he gained 11 pounds overnight. And his excuse for that is that he was checking his body weight for fluid for his doctor. That's the excuse. At his size, 7 pounds a week could be water weight. It could be Joni, but what the fuck is 11 pounds overnight then? If he's checking if he's checking for fluid, okay, and he's gained 11 pounds of fluid overnight, get your waddling ass to the emergency room, because that boy ain't right. 11 pounds overnight of fluid, yeah, go to the hospital. Fucking idiot.
To hit 5 pounds down in 1 week. And this week, I'm telling you, I hit everything right. I stayed right on the money.
Yeah.
453.8. That's down 7 pounds in total. That's down like, what is that even?
And guess what? He hasn't weighed in since this weigh-in on Tuesday. I'm assuming because he weighed 464 pounds overnight. Right. He's at least inflamed. Welcome in, Belle. Good to see you. Yeah, I would say so. The thing is, Dan, 11 pounds of water weight, yeah, if it is feasible, he should still go to the bloody doctor. He should still go to the hospital. Ring up his cardiologist or whatever and say, you gained 11 pounds overnight. What am I going to do about it? Even to the pizza? He does have small feet. Bear in mind, he is 5'2". So
It's like 114 pounds down in total. I'll have it all right here, but 453, that's a number I needed to see. So hopefully next time y'all see me, we can be out of that 450 range.
Well, you were out of that 450 range, actually. You just ended up in the 460s again.
Good morning, it's time. Good morning, it's time for...
Good morning, Lacey! How you doing? So he didn't weigh himself at all after that. I wonder why. Welcome in, Jason. Good to see you. Good morning, Hels. Good to see you too. Hope you're both well.
I had somebody today comment and tell me, don't celebrate today. This is nothing to celebrate over. And honestly, this is the first time I agree with them. I'm happy about it. Losing 7 pounds in a week is something
Good morning! It's like that meme, isn't it? Of the kid going, hi! Hi! Good morning! That one.
I haven't done in a long time. And do I think 7 pounds a week is sustainable? No.
Why is your head so shiny? Taylor, have you been putting your head in the Shino Bola again?
But would I like to see 3 to 5 every week? 100%. And I think I'm fully capable of that. And
well, you saw 11 the other day, so yeah.
I mean it when I say I really am trying. 100%. And, you know, there's weeks that I can't do good, and there's weeks that I do great, and but I'm always trying. I'm always trying. And if I told you all what I did this week to lose the weight, the calories that I ate, you'd be like, there's no way. And it was. 100% it was. And so...
Good morning! Zebs is busy right now. So, firstly, it looks like his head is superimposed onto his body, and that's because of the slimming filters. He actually... he actually looks like this. So I'm going to keep saying it every fucking day. I don't give a shit if you guys get sick of it. I'm never going to get sick of it. This is Taylor at £412. This is Taylor at £460. Can somebody please explain why he's thinner at £460? The things he did take extremely hard laxative as possible. Yeah.
So I'm behind the scenes.
460, 412. One of these things is not like the other. Taylor Sowers is a lying piece of shit. Thank you so much.
I'm really trying to focus on the things that I need to do. And
I mean, your eyes are trying to focus. One eye looking at you, the other one looking for you.
And, sometimes it requires taking a step
It's
back
just
for a
wider.
minute. And
all right, so he lost 50 pounds of fat and gained 50 pounds of water. That makes sense, Latte. Maybe he got run over in the drive-through and is flatter. That's possible too. He's like a smash burger now.
figuring out where I'm going wrong,
460 and
doing,
450.
and how to fix it. And eventually the workouts will be coming back. I know there haven't been any workouts. I've been dealing with some physical, personal stuff. But other than
they're all like, oh my God, I'm going through some personal stuff right now. But Taylor's like, I've got physical personal stuff. What does that mean? Are your cock falling off or something? Yeah, the Jesse James West video. D Baby also looked bigger, yeah, but she told me she doesn't use slimming filters. D Baby said to me herself that she doesn't use slimming filters, they don't use slimming filters, and Taylor told D Baby to stop using the slimming filters. I'll believe you. Fucking idiot. That's
I
a
really
reflux,
am trying.
yeah.
And to those of you that steadily believe in me, I appreciate you 100%. A lot of people judge me on my past, and that's fine. I'm never going to get through to the people who judge me. But
yeah, but the thing is, you haven't changed, Taylor. You're still a piece of shit now. You literally said that grannies have retirement money. That means you haven't changed at all. You're a grifting bastard who takes advantage of old women. That sounds like a piece of shit thing to do to me, which means you haven't changed in 11 years. Like, when somebody starts off their grifting career faking cancer, to me, you're always going to be a piece of shit.
to the people who realize that the past is the past and that I truly am changing to be a better person, I appreciate you.
That's why you cheated on your girlfriend with cam girls and also sent a video of yourself and D Baby doing something sexual without her permission to a complete stranger. Yeah, that sounds like you've changed. Yeah, it really does. Yeah. 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 How come he got back together with his girlfriend? Because his girlfriend's a fucking idiot. I believe that you're trying to shill in Frenchy hoops. So yeah, I guess I believe.
And, this is for me. This is to change my life. And at the end of the day, when everybody's looking at me saying that I'm never...
He has a girlfriend now, Bella. Bell. Like, right this second. Right this second.
Never going to lose it. Or that I'm going to gain weight again or whatever.
There's hope for anyone, Bell. All right.
When I'm looking at you over 300 pounds down from 567, I can truly look at myself and say, I did it.
Taylor, it's taken you 11 years to lose like less than 100 pounds. Like, you've been in a 100 calorie deficit for 10 years. Right? How does this work? How do the mathematics work? You got down to 396 with Diamond Dallas Page. That is your lowest weight. But You went from 396, you completely messed everything up with the Wendy's and the McDonald's in trash bags in DDP's own house. You left, gained over 160 pounds in a year, and now you've been struggling with that 567 ever since. Yes, Debbie, that is true, yeah. But don't hate yourself, Belle, because they're both twats. You don't want to associate yourself. You want to wait for the perfect person. Well, you don't want to wait for the perfect person. You want to get a good person. Just don't compare yourself to these pieces of human detritus. All right? Because this guy is an absolute garbage human being.
And so I appreciate y'all. We keep fighting. Meal prep tomorrow. I'll see y'all then.
Fuck off. Meal prep tomorrow. All right then. Oh, non-scale victory.
Today I have these flowers for my baby. It's, you know, it's a picnic, and had to surprise her with these.
They're so cute.
They are cute.
All right, she's holding the camera, so it's not that much of a surprise then.
But I have to get in this picnic table, and I haven't tried to get in a picnic table for a long time. I wasn't anticipating this, but we're gonna try it anyway. So let's see what happens.
Right, so you cheated on your girlfriend. She's like a doormat and took you back 5 days later, and you decide to buy her gas station flowers. You're such a gentleman. Fighting for what exactly? The last piece of pie? I don't know. Yeah, he's that kind of person. Yeah.
Put these down. Don't want to hurt these. All right. So I've lost 113 pounds, but I don't know if that's enough to be able to fit in a picnic table. So we swing one leg over. Get this leg up. Swing it in. And
look at that.
We fit.
Yeah,
113 pounds down. 113 pounds ago, there's no way I would have been able to.
Exactly, Belle. Please don't compare yourself to these people, because they are not normal. They are lolcows. They are people that lie, cheat, and steal. They never tell the truth. You yourself, you know that you're a good person, right? You find somebody that suits you. You don't just like his girlfriend left her husband for Taylor. She must have been in the worst fucking relationship in the world if she left her husband for this guy. Most likely, Debbie.
To walk here, much less fit here, and now we're fitting, we're walking, we're about to have a picnic with my baby girl. So
yeah, I'm wondering what counterweight is on the other side of this bench, because we don't actually see the other side of this bench. Just saying. And now D-Baby sat on the other side, so that's a good counterweight.
hey y'all, so I'm in Walmart. I'm planning a picnic for my
That looks like a lovely place to go for a walk. Yeah, Shane Taylor's there.
girl.
Don't piss on my leg and tell me it's raining. Exactly.
So far I want to show y'all what I've got. So I've got a charcuterie snack tray. It's got pepperoni, cheese, and some crackers.
Right.
And then I got this. It's a quick snap photo. So what I plan to do is we're gonna take pictures there and then come back, get them printed, and then frame at least one of them, but keep all of them sort of as like a memory, because this is our first ever picnic together.
Right.
I'm looking.
And it makes it less likely for him to give those photos to cam girls. Walmart. He's in Walmart.
The flowers. And I'm gonna be honest, those are really sticking out to me.
Maybe Debbie. D-Baby's a content creator. She's trying to get famous on the back of his channel. Yeah, it might be like the case. I did see, like, after she posted in Reddit, I did see her go live. And she was only live to like 6 people. And I think Taylor, obviously I've been blocked by Taylor on TikTok, but I think his audience dips below 30 people now. So like sometimes this stream will get more viewers than Taylor's streams, which I'm very proud of. Yeah, her girlfriend's standards are in the Marinaris Trench. Mariana's Trench. Marinara? I don't know.
These are the ones that we're gonna go with. Of course, we have to get the fruit, so we got us some watermelon.
Right.
To finish it off, I got her a Sprite, me a Pepsi Cherry Zero, and 2 turkey and cheddar mini subs. So there's 2 mini subs, so we can split it and each have 1 each. So, baby, we just had the picnic. So, how do you feel about it?
It was so cute. This was the cutest thing. And he got this camera, y'all. This little disposable camera. To capture all the little moments. Is that not the cutest thing?
No.
So what would you rate it out of 10?
9 out of 10.
9 out of 10. So
Marinara Trench and the cheesy
She
steam.
gives it a 9 out of 10. I give it around an 8 out of 10. There's a few things I noticed that I could do better, but overall for our first ever picnic, it was really good, and I'm excited to do another one.
Why does she look like his mum? Some people do call her D-Mama, so yeah. Yeah, he is pretty mean-spirited. Oh, this is just kind of like, I feel like he's love bombing her because he was a piece of shit to her recently. So it's like, I gotta make up to it. He looks kind of like Beck or Destiny. Yeah, he does look like Destiny, actually. No one cares. Grandma D, yeah, bless her. Meal prep for this coming week, guys.
It's meal prep today, and we got potatoes, we got mushrooms, we got peppers, we got a lot of different stuff we're doing. Sausage, ground beef, chicken. We got a lot of different stuff we're doing today.
Thing is, Taylor, it's not meal prep if you eat it all in one day.
We're making 2 meal prep meals for D-Baby, 2 meal prep meals for me. So let's get it. Got my potatoes peeled, now it's time to dice them. All the sweet potatoes are done.
Recording her asking what she thinks about the picnic also forces her to say something nice. Yeah, 'cause she's not going to say, yeah, it was shit. It's not about how she looks. It's sad she doesn't try to do better. That is so true, Fresh. That really is true. Like, the thing is, she said that she wasn't happy in her relationship with her husband, but surely it can't have been that bad that she's with Taylor now and has to be like a doormat and a carer for this guy.
Now we're on to the mushrooms and the bell peppers. So, got everything cut, all the veggies.
They're not. Are they raw sausages? They look like they thought they were taters.
Now we're about to put everything in meal prep bowls and get this process started. First meals are done. I'll put the macros on the screen for these. And I'm gonna be making a meal or a video about all 4 that we meal prep today. These will be my dinner. Right here we have chicken, mild cheddar, fat-free cheese, and sweet potatoes. That's our next meal. This will be my lunch.
Right.
These are D-Baby's meals. These are hamburger bowls, well, one of her meals. And it is 5 ounces of 93.7 ground beef, a few hamburger dill pickles, 1/4 cup of fat-free cheddar cheese, and then she's also gonna have 5 ounces of a yellow potato, but she's gonna cook that fresh every day. Right. This is the last meal. It's turkey sausage with a little broccoli and a little cheddar cheese. This also is gonna have some potato with it, but once again, she's gonna make them fresh for her every single day.
There appears to be a lot of sodium in these meals. And I'm betting that these meals are probably all gone by now.
And that is all our meals. Meal prep is officially done. Count it over with. We've been meal prepping for about 3-4 hours now. Absolutely wild, but you got to get it all done. Now all of our meals are done for the week, and we can stick with our plan. It's meal prep.
Right. We'll stick with the plan and eat every single thing after this video's done. Yeah, I think he eats like two. Like at the very least, I think he eats two at the same time. And what the fuck is this? Fucking idiot. Right. Yeah, so there's that. There's that. Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready for me to read? Okay, because this is what's going to happen. So this is from 20 hours ago, and this is Taylor Sowers on a Reddit account, saying that he's willing to go live with anybody to have a debate with them. Some people don't do well with meal prep because then they have a bunch of ready-made snacks. Yeah, exactly. Like I can't meal prep; I have to do everything fresh. Okay, so Tay here. Do you want me to do it in an accent or just normally? So I will go live with any of you on TikTok and we will plan it. Since you are an awareness page, and I will take accountability for the things I've done wrong. You want ASMR this, right? Tay here. So I will go live with any of you on TikTok and we will plan it. Since you are an awareness page, and I will take accountability for the things I've done wrong and negate the things I haven't. If you plan to bully, you will be kicked immediately. If you have plans to, comment here or send me a message on Reddit. Okay, so that's what he said. So we got some replies here. Somebody's had a delve into that account, and this appears to be something that they said either in June or August, I can't tell. I came here from Instagram, supported this dude heavy, and not sure what to believe. The stuff on here is insane, honestly. I really believe the guy. I've even sent him money before. I don't get on my TikTok enough, but I think I'll start since Insta is closed down. Does he have a streaming schedule? Sexy voice too much, is it? Yeah, like the thing is, everybody has different standards for what bullying is. So, so everybody questioned him on why he wrote that, and he said, "Me and D Baby were trying to appear to be oblivious to get on the good side of you all to get into the Discord, just like you all have been doing." Okay, secret Discord, all right. People don't go to the live. He wants to up his numbers. He must need some cash desperately. Going into his live will increase his engagement and boost his account. His reply, funny, because why would I bring something that I've done so bad to my live? Because it generates interest. So this is about why D Baby left her husband. So if this D Baby, if so, I got a question. Why did you and Tay cheat behind Bacon's back? That alone shows both your character. She replies, I'm capable of sharing this account with him and will address my side of things if needed to defend my name as well. Cheating never happened. I left him before me and Tay started a relationship. Were we still married? Yes. But an affair was never had because I had separated from him at the time. Okay. Good morning, Dr. Phil. Good to see you. Hope you're well. So you're saying that you were separated before you and Tater began talking it up, because in his post, it seemed to have come out left field as if he was surprised you ended it. Also, since you're answering, be honest, did you choose a relationship with Tater for TikTok clout? Yeah, Bacon is the husband that she left for Taylor. That is correct. I left him and told him I wanted a divorce before ever engaging in a relationship. I will be completely honest, it was definitely out of left field for him because he had no idea I was so unhappy. I did not choose a relationship for clout. I never even wanted to post about my journey, but was encouraged to do so. I love him. I know that's a hard concept for you all to believe, but clout has never been a question in my mind. I have never claimed I left my marriage in a respectable manner. I'll be the first to admit that how I did it and blindsiding him the way I did was absolutely wrong, but I own it. No need to apologise to me. A lot of what's said on here is nothing more than speculation and opinions, and everybody's entitled to do that. Somebody says, the fact you're capable of writing incomplete sentences basically proves this is not the real Tay, but if it was, why would I waste my time? All he will do is label anything that hurts his fragile ego bullying and block again. I'll continue to call you out on social media and try to bring awareness to the grift. And Taylor replies, so hide behind Reddit. Got it. You jumped from one bacon to another. Yep. You want a husband named Sorbet? Oh, yeah, delightful. So people are asking to address stuff, and he says, I'll gladly address this if you come and ask me in person. So he can't be asked to write about it. He wants to talk about it. An honest man will not pursue a married woman. True. Will you come clean about the TLC show with Dr. Now, or are we still pretending that was legit? I will talk about the Dr. Now show, yes. All right. Explain this magic 3X t-shirt you haven't been able to fit in until recently. I have had a 3XLT and I also had a 5XL of the same shirt. But you're saying this is the same. You're saying this is the same shirt. Right. Okay. Isn't there like 10 years of items for you to reflect on in here? Isn't that enough for you to look into for accountability and address? I mean, there is nothing really hiding in these Reddit pages. If you feel that way, come on the live. Okay. And then there's somebody saying, why don't you ask me, why don't you do an AMA on Reddit, ask me anything, so we can all ask you questions. Do you just want a free boost of engagement on your dying TikTok? And then he replies, oh, hey, it's my #1 fan who dedicates his whole life to me. Because if it's truly awareness and not hate, then why don't bring it to light? What is there to lose? Okay. Making fun of our relationship issues is sick. Not much awareness here, huh? I mean, you're the one paying for cam girls and giving videos without your girlfriend's consent. So there you go. I'm assuming that this is all because his view numbers have been really low. He's addressed the 464 weigh-in, which I said earlier. He said that the weigh-in was at 8 p.m. in the evening where I'm evaluating my weight for fluid for my doctor. He should be going to the doctor with an 11-pound gain. That's all there is to it. Your purple leg is a sign of serious heart problems. Get help. And he says that's not true. Okay. Taylor, invite Alan Roberts to go live with you. I'll gladly do it. When are you going to start taking the weight loss seriously? Not your BS version where you say you're trying. Given the current weight, it's not showing much difference and you failed to reach the goals you've set yourself over 12 plus years. And then he replies, I'm sorry you've never known someone with a food addiction. It could take their whole life to try and save themselves. Yeah, but I mean, after 12 years, I think you'd make a pretty good dent. That's him confirming it's actually him. That's him confirming it's him again. Okay. So I said I would go on panel with him here on my YouTube channel, right? And he's replied, imagine offering to bring you on a panel, yet no one is brave enough to do it. If this were truly an awareness page, you would all want to bring awareness to everyone around me. Given that opportunity, you're not brave enough. Out of all the times you'll want to say something, now's when you freeze up. How does that make sense? This is after I tagged him on Twitter. This is after I tagged him on Reddit. But more importantly, this is after talking with Alan Roberts. he said on his Taylor Sowers said on his live stream, after all this was done, after the whole thing with Alan Roberts was confirmed, he said nobody wanted to have a debate with him. That's not true. People do want to have a debate with him. Lots of people have called him out. Even I've said, here, come debate me on my YouTube channel, Taylor. So, Taylor, why don't you stop being a puss boy? But here's the big one. Tay and Alan Roberts are going to be debating on Alan Roberts' channel on Monday evening. So it'll be 11 p.m. my time, 6 p.m. Eastern, and what? 3 p.m. Pacific, whatever it's called. So I have spoken to Alan, and he says that Taylor has they've done this, they've confirmed everything, and they are going to do it on Monday. And I said to Alan, I think it's very likely that he's going to pull out of this somehow. But Alan says he's got screenshots of the whole thing being organized, so we'll just have to see what happens there. Do you not think it's going to happen? Well, let's close the poll, because that's one of the things we were talking about. The majority of you say that he won't turn up. 72% of you say that Tay won't turn up. None of you surprisingly think that Tay's going to win the debate if he does turn up, which is amazing. I'll be honest with you. I'm no big fish of any kind, right? I'm just a guy that streams on the internet to a tight-knit, great community, and that's that. I don't have the cachet that maybe Alan Roberts would have. But I feel like Tay would have an easier time debating me than debating Alan Roberts, because Alan Roberts is just going to eviscerate him. I don't think Taylor knows what he's in for. And that's why I think he's not going to turn up. Because Tay's going to have the whole weekend to do research, right? You're Arfish, thank you. Tay's going to have a whole weekend to do research on Alan Roberts, and this is not going to be a fun. This is not going to be a fun thing, and I can actually see Taylor crying. Now, remember when we watched Change or Die? There was a whole lot of crying going on. Taylor cried like 50 times across the series Change or Die, right? I can imagine if Taylor doesn't get his way, he'll cry or just leave. So yeah. Oh yeah, Alan's going to go for the jugular, I imagine, straight away. But so I'm not going to snipe it, because that'll probably lose Alan some views. But what we'll do, if this does happen, we're going to have a Tay Tuesday where we're going to react to, not just me, obviously, going to have a reaction to the debate. Okay, so we're going to have a special Tuesday Tay edition. Can't believe you've had a conversation with Alan Roberts. Yeah, I mean, his politics are absolutely far removed from my ideology. Absolutely. No, not yet, Craig. And I understand that, Alan Roberts is probably not some people don't like him, and that's absolutely fair. But we share similar views on the weight loss grifters, and that's where it stops. As you guys know, I'm a European liberal, which is, very much a liberal-minded person, and I don't agree with pretty much any of Alan's political takes, but I agree with him on the majority of his weight loss takes. So, that's pretty much it. So, yeah, that's Amore. Yeah, when it comes to weight loss, I agree with him. But other things, no. Right, so the next person we're going to look at. Yeah, I wouldn't talk about politics with pretty much anybody really. Um, so James Bola, guess what? He's only bloody eating again, isn't he? What is there even to debate? You're fat. No, I'm not. I mean, he is fat though. Welcome in, Rapture. Good to see you. I think we're going to probably hear about the change or die stuff, I would say. I actually did coaching with him after my surgery for a short time, and he was really sweet IRL. Yeah, I've heard he does have a lot of clients, so you know. But at the end of the day, it's politics is a difficult thing, especially these days. Okay, so I think ZZ, you wanted to know if this butter was real, right?
Moody guys, today we're gonna be eating a little snack. We have butter, frosting, and sprinkles. And let's see, I'm so excited. We have the
It looks really real to me.
first block, you guys. Look at that. This is whipped frosting, you guys. We're gonna dip it in.
It seems like Ethan was expecting something closer to the DDP house with peach fit. Yeah, maybe. Family size Oreos. Does Big Bola have a family we don't know about? Mood. You guys are so excited.
The sprinkles, look at that. Mmm.
But what could the alternative be then? Like, because this looks like butter to me.
Mmm. Mmm. Mmm.
Mud?
Mmm.
Alright.
Mmm.
See, I don't really know. Doesn't he spit it out? You think it's fondant? Do you think it's fondant? It doesn't look like fondant to me. Mud? This trend is so stupid that can't even taste this good. No.
Look at that, you guys.
It could be white chocolate. I mean, yeah. I don't know. It's difficult. Like this genuinely looks like butter to me. Yeah, American butter has a higher fat content compared to British butter. You're right there, Debbie. Marzipan? Maybe marzipan? Um, like, see, the thing is, even if it's not butter, I can't believe it's not butter. The alternatives are just as bad. Like, what you guys are saying is rather than it being pure fat, it's pure sugar instead. So, so it's like, does it matter? Really? Does it matter? Because it's going to be just as disgusting. Welcome in, extra dainty girl. There's nothing that's going to make it any healthier. No, exactly. It doesn't matter. And he looks so happy. He looks so happy. Oh God, this is awful. So he had a sore throat, probably from eating stacks of butter. Yeah. Do you know what? All of his videos kind of blend into one. I don't know like where we're at in like a timeline.
Mood, you guys. Today for breakfast, we're gonna be eating a little snack. We're gonna be eating a cereal. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you sound really excited. That looks like a new bowl. Take the label off.
See what cereal we have. Look at that, you guys. We have the party pack. Party. Not sure.
James. James, I'm going to need you to insert a new battery into your fire alarm. Because that fire alarm is annoying. Like, it's even in his narrations. I actually don't understand the appeal of this guy. It's spectacle. It's for carnal pleasure. Some people just it's like it's like a car crash. You can't look away. That kind of thing. Some people are genuinely turned on by this. There are some bad actors that enjoy somebody destroying themselves. There's a multitude of reasons why he gets the views that he does. Oh, and he's clarified that this is rage bait for sure. You never noticed it. Like, it's like in every video. It's in every video middle. So he's basically gonna. There you go. Now remember, this isn't chocolate milk because balance is key.
OMG. I'm so excited.
Yeah, you sound it.
Look at that. Wow.
Wow.
Just delicious. Oh my god. Look at that.
That fire alarm is far from the most annoying thing in his videos. That is true, yeah.
Wow. Doesn't that look delicious? Mood, if you want to see me eat all this, go on to the next video.
Alright then.
Mood, you guys, today for breakfast we're going to be eating cereal.
Cereal!
We have a whole party pack of Oreos and then a whole gallon of milk in here. So let's see, I'm so excited.
Surprised it's not double cream. Oh, don't give him ideas, Bill.
Guys, I love Oreos. I love how they dissolve so.
Does he use THC or take a lot of meds? He always seems a little high. It's probably a high from all the food he eats, to be honest, because let's face it, he loves a little bit of dinner. He loves it.
Fast.
Ow. Yeah, I guess technically you're right. Yeah, so this is I wouldn't be surprised if he ate the smoke detector. Yeah, exactly. His blood sugar dates back to medieval times, 1453. Yeah, so he's actually eating this legit. Like, it's disappearing. There's no cuts.
Wow. I love it.
See what I mean? No cuts. So this is him. He's eating an entire bowl of cereal, milk, and a family pack of Oreos.
Mood, you guys, we're right here at Torta Chuys Jr. in Arleta, California.
Oh, mood. The beep's coming from his belly. Yeah, and soon it's going to flatline if he doesn't change his ways. So this is Tortas Choi Jr. I'm imagining that the music's going to be because he likes using stereotypical music when he goes to restaurants. If it's Mexico, he's like, and if it's Italian restaurant, it's like, and if it's Japanese restaurant, it's like, I said that last week. I just thought it was funny.
And we're here to try tortas and much more.
Mood?
Mood, you guys. Tortas Chuy Jr. is located in Arleta, California. And I'm so excited because they have so many options, you guys. Look at all these options they have for tortas, you guys. They have so many options. I'm so excited, you guys. I
He's
got a
really
couple
excited.
items. So we're
Damn, bro, you got some titties.
gonna go back to the car and try everything we got. Mood, you guys, we're back in the car. I got a couple of items.
That isn't the smoke alarm, it's the call of the grinder gremlin. Yeah, it's old Mr. Fishy Cock.
I just couldn't choose one. The first thing we're going to be trying is the carne asada and pastor fries, you guys. I'm so excited. Let's see how they look.
I'm so excited!
You guys, look at these. These are the carne asada and pastor fries. Oh, look at that.
Totally Japanese. I think I'm totally Japanese. I really think so.
1, 2, 3.
Now, what do we reckon he weighs right now? Do we reckon he's like... He must be over 525. You have big tatters, but he won. It's hard to beat those. I reckon he's probably like 550s now. When was his last weigh-in? It was like 2 months ago, right? Yeah, hit the like button, please, guys. Thank you. Hit that like button faster than James Bola smashes Oreo cereal. OMG! How tall is he? I think he's quite tall. I think he's about 6'3", something like that.
Okay.
Definitely over 6 foot. Okay.
Look at that. Oh my God, it's
Another one. Oh, he's opted, instead of the stereotypical music, he's opted for the sex music. Wasn't he weighing in on his weight loss journey? Well, yeah, it's like his weight loss journey was like 2 weeks. He lost 8 pounds. He's like, oh, fuck this. It's too difficult.
Oh my God. Oh my God. 10 out of 10, you guys. Love.
All right. He weighs as much as 300 packs of Oreo cookies. I mean, they're lovely sandwiches, don't get me wrong, but, you know, when you have 6, you'd probably get sick of them after the second one, right?
So good, guys. That one was so delicious. One of my favorite ones. And next we're trying lactose. It's so cute. You put their names on the tortas. Let's see how this looks. Period. Let's try it.
Nice.
Delicious. Yup. It has chilaquiles inside. Let's try it.
How many of these are you having? Balance is key.
So good. This is my favorite drink, actually. Oh my God.
Agua fresca, maybe?
10 out of 10.
If he's tall, then I estimate he's somewhere near 500. Well, I mean, he did weigh himself a couple of months ago, and he was over 520. So I would say after a couple more months, he's probably legit in like the 550s.
You guys were on the last torta. This was called like onion. 10 out of 10. I don't get back to everything a 10 out of 10.
Everything's a 10 out of 10 with this sucker.
Mood, you guys. Today we're gonna be eating frosting. You guys, I haven't had this in a cool minute. Oh my
We just watched you have this, James. How much frosting do you buy a week?
God, I love frosting by itself with like some sprinkles. Oh my God, it's the best. I love it.
Love it.
Let's see. Look at that.
Talking with mouthful is 10 out of 10. Yeah.
Oh, look at that.
See, the thing is, right, he may have spit it out there. Yeah, this is TikTok. The thing is, he could have spat that out, but it's frosting and it would have been all in his mouth. So he just says, stay frosty when he eats that. He should do, really. Yeah. This is the kind of stuff that Quirky Love Rosie would love to do on main, but she's too much of a pussy to do it. So that's James eating frosting. He's having a little snack.
Mood, you guys, I'm about to order some Domino's. I'm so excited. I haven't had Domino's in a cool minute. So we're going to order a lot.
All right.
Thank you for calling Domino's. All calls are recorded for quality and training purposes.
What's this?
Finally.
Okay.
Hello, thank you for calling Domino's.
He's eating it like it's a Chobani, yeah.
Will this be carry-out or delivery?
Delivery.
Alrighty, and it shows here for James?
Yes.
It shows here you're James Bola, knockbanger extraordinaire. I don't think he fakes any of it. Yeah, I think maybe there might be certain things. I don't know. Shane, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I really appreciate that. Evil, evil fortune to keep motivated. Worked on Wall Street 40 years. Lean, muscular. 196 pounds, 6'2", lean, 10%. COVID, was retired. Balloons 330 with depression and bleeding. I'm sorry to hear that, but you're keeping motivated now, and I think that's the important thing, Shane. Sometimes, if you work in a high stress environment, it really is very easy to let the weight creep up on you. So yeah, all I can say is that I empathize a lot with your struggle, and you've got this, and there's a whole community of people here that will support you. So yeah, please keep plugging away and let us know your successes. Thank you so much for your super chat. Exactly, we all slip up. He definitely fakes the restaurant ordering. Yeah, I think that, like, when he's face to face, I think there is a certain amount of rage bait that goes into that. I think that he does still order a lot of food, though. I will say that. Exactly. Everybody send your love to Shane. Thank you.
Alrighty, what can I get started for you?
Can I get can I get 3 large pepperoni pizzas?
3 large pepperoni pizzas.
That's a good catchphrase,
All right.
actually.
And then can I get another large pepperoni with jalapeno?
Okay.
And then can I get 2 thin crust pizzas, pepperoni?
Okay.
And then can I
Oh, hold on, guys.
get a large pepperoni stuffed crust?
Alrighty.
And then can I get an order of your cheese bread? Can I get 2 orders of those? And then can I get extra marinara sauce on the side?
Okay, and you said 2, right?
And that's the fire alarm saying, yeah, I want some too.
Yes.
Okay. And will that be it for you today, or?
No. And then
Oh my God. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat again. You don't need to do super chats to talk to me, please. I'm now back to 204. So you were 330, and now you're down to 204. That is absolutely fantastic, Shane. Well done, mate. That's incredible. Calorie counting, lifting, cardio, and GLP-1 to make sure I don't go back. But James, you can do it. Keep going. I want to see you fit and happy. Shane, thank you firstly for your incredible generosity. That's really kind of you. Also, I really needed to hear that today, actually. So I'm really glad that you decided to tell us all about this success. So yeah, just want to say I appreciate you, but please, if you want to share your successes, you don't need to do them through super chats. Everything is appreciated monetarily, obviously. But please, I want to keep hearing about all your successes, because it's really important that we as a community understand that there are people out there that can do the thing. Like we've got Dan in here, we've got Shane in here, we've got so many different people that have been so successful on their weight loss journeys. And let's never lose sight of that, because we deal with a lot of liars on these streams, right? But you guys are doing it. We're all here. We're all doing it. So thank you so much for being here. It's absolutely incredible that you want to come here every week. Some of you come here every day and show your support. So thank you for the super chats, and thank you everyone for being here. Like, I really, really genuinely appreciate every single one of you that comes here. So yeah. Anyway, sorry.
Can I get an order of wings? Can I get the 36 count? Can I get them buffalo? Can I actually get 2 orders of those?
Oh, okay, Ray. Not sure.
And then can I get an order of your chicken Alfredo pasta?
Alright.
And then can I get an order of your I think it's the other pasta, the marinara pasta?
Yeah, the marinara, okay.
And then can I get, for dessert, can I get some of your lava cakes?
How many?
2 orders of those. It comes in 3, right?
Nerd.
Yes.
Welcome in, Mels. Good to see you.
Can I get some of your cinnamon twist?
Okay.
And can I get a large diet Pepsi?
Alrighty. And is that it for you today?
Yes.
Is that all for today? You're going to be cooking a lot, girl. 1 second. If you want to join the Discord, here it is. I'll pin it as well. Notice didn't ask if the pasta was in a bread bowl. Yeah, I guess like there's probably could be somebody that he's just rung up that he knows, and then he orders actual Dominoes and orders slightly less, just slightly less. But yeah, feel free to join the Discord. We're a lovely community in there. I gained back some weight over the past 6 months, 20 pounds, just enough to be a wake-up call. I made up my mind to stop gaining, and now it's coming back off again slow and steady. That's amazing, Phil. Well done. As long as you nip it in the bud, it's all good. Large Diet Pepsi doesn't exist. It's a 20 ounce or a 2 litre. See, he's making a lot of mistakes then, Ray, isn't he? I think you need to be like a James Bola detective, scrutinising his every order.
Hello. For James?
Low BMI voice, love it.
For James. Can I get a number of 5? Absolutely, number 5. Can I just get a plain, just a chicken and bun? Did you want to make it a combo by any chance? Can I get it large with almond palmer?
He loves it large.
The original.
Hello, Bells.
And then can I get a number 6? Number 6, I got you. For that one, do you want to do the 8 or the 5?
You're drawing the 6 hot wine, mums.
Can I do the number 3? Yeah, I got you. The 8 piece. Can I get it large with the dragon fruit one?
Dragon fruit? Some people are disappointed with dragon fruit. I quite like dragon fruit, but then I also like pears. So, yeah, no Domino's mukbang, no. Unless it's in the next video.
The sun-dried. And then, I think that'll be it. That's it. Do you want any sauces for today? Just ketchup. Do you want me to put it down maybe like 6 of them, like for combo? That's fine.
That's fine. You haven't had a soda in over 4 years. Honestly, you're not missing out. It's just soda at the end of the day, isn't it? So that was him getting Chick-fil-A. Dragon fruit tastes like stale disappointment. I can see where you're coming from, because at the end of the day, it's just a pear. Just a different type of pear. It looks amazing. It's just pear. I'm not fond of lychees, but yeah, they are in season, aren't they? My nan used to love lychees.
Mood, you guys. Today for a little snack, we're gonna be trying Bussin' Snacks a pickle kit. Mood. Let's see what they. Okay, you guys got our plate. Okay, so inside of the little packet comes with brachio. It comes with the Lucas chamoy. It comes with the salsa Getty. It comes with 2 salsa Getty's. And then it comes with the powdered Lucas.
Right.
And then it comes with a fruit roll-up.
Bussy? No. Bussin'. Bussin', Paolo. You got bussy on the brain, mate. Must be a Nonna thing, fresh. Nonnas love lychees. It does look like kids' snacks, doesn't it?
And the pickle, you guys. This pickle kit is only
Oh, this is a giant pickle.
$15, you guys. Look at that. You guys.
Oh, Shane, thank you so much for the super chat again. No one knows our issues. I want to see others happy. Everyone thought I had it all. Money, career, homes in California, New York City, but depression and binge eating disorder is brutal. ALR Rosie and 3D heading to doom, but you can do it. Thank you so much, Shane. That's really kind of you. I appreciate it so much. Thank you. And you know, depression can hit anyone at any time. It doesn't matter how much you've got. It doesn't matter how little you've got. Everybody has some kind of trauma, and it's yeah, it definitely takes a lot to get through depression, and we still fight it every day. So I completely understand where you're coming from, and thank you so much for being so open. I'm afraid of Discord. I don't want to be doxxed. Those seem brutal. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, Shane. If you don't want to join, that's fine. Like, I understand. Like, in the girl world space, Discords can be a bit of a frightening experience. But I like to think that the Discord we have is quite tightly run. So I don't open it up very much, very often. So been a while since I've seen a giant red pickle. Oh, you dirty bitch.
This OMG. I'm gonna take out the juice from the pickle.
Ugh.
Oh my god, it has a lot of juice. Look at that.
Why is the pickle juice red?
My mouth is getting watery. Okay, you guys, I drained all the juice out. Now we're gonna put it on a separate plate. Oh, it's big. Why is it so big?
James, I'm guessing this is for a certain audience.
Look at that. That's how I like mine.
When YouTube changed how the username is displayed, I doxed myself, yeah.
You guys, understanding is you have to cut it, and then you have to make a hole.
Kool-Aid, maybe.
So you can put all the stuff in here.
I want to suck your pickle.
Okay. Let's prepare it. First, we're going to grab the fruit roll-up and wrap it.
Is yours affiliated with ALR? What, mine? My Discord, you mean? No.
This is going to be delicious. Oh my god, the fruit roll-up smells so good. So let's wrap the pickle.
It's just like for my community, Shane. And I keep a close eye on the Discord anyway, so there's nothing untoward going on in there. There's no like secret channels or anything like that.
That's good enough, like a burrito. Then we're gonna grab our spaghetti.
Put
our spaghettis inside.
What?
Put some takis. Some takis. More spaghetti. And then our Lucas.
What else would he be using that pickle for? I dread to think.
More Lucas.
Well, it's like the old saying goes, easy. Don't be silly, wrap your willy.
Look at that, doesn't that look delicious? Oh my god, I'm so excited! Moon be blowing on it? Okay, I don't even know where to attack this from. 1, 2, 3.
Not James blowing on a thick pickle.
Mmm. Take a bite, guys. Oh my god, I'm so excited.
What have I just watched? Yeah, we post food, workouts, stuff like that. There are girl world and boy world stuff, but it's mostly people just, being snarky. There's absolutely nothing. My ass, there ain't no way that tastes good. I mean, James has put worse things in his mouth, let's face it, Paolo. It does look like the pickle's got an STI.
Moo. mood, you guys.
Jesus Christ, what the flip was that?
Mood, you guys. I'm here at Verizon because I'm gonna get my phone because I'm gonna start streaming on Twitch.
Oh my God!
Yeah, we're here. I'll see you guys inside. Mood, you guys, we're in here, and I have to get the phone delivered to my house because I don't have it in store. But that's the plan I'm getting right there. Alright guys, so I got the phone. I have to wait till it gets shipped because they didn't have the one with the most terabytes, and that's the one I got.
Lovely skin tag you got there, James. Do you see that? Oof. That sometimes skin tags can be associated with untreated type 2 diabetes. Now, I'm not saying James Bola has untreated type 2 diabetes, but I look at his videos and I think, that looks like a fella that's got untreated type 2 diabetes.
So now we're here at Best Buy getting like the
Color
tripod,
triggered. Sorry,
lighting, a battery pack. So we're gonna get that. Mood, you guys, so we just got out of Best Buy. I got a battery pack. I got a new phone case for the streaming phone.
Oh, this sounds like he's going to be doing IRL streaming, like traveling streaming. I didn't know that about skin tags. Yeah, like there's like discoloration around the neck as well. Skin tags, things like that. That is an incredibly large skin tag. Yeah, like really, really big. Yeah, sometimes skin tags happen. Like if you're a big person, skin tags will occur, but one of the more likely reasons is because of diabetes.
Screen protectors for the streaming phone. The tripod, I'm gonna order it online because they didn't have the one that I wanted right there at Best Buy. But yeah, and then also my phone is coming in on Monday, you guys.
Oh my God.
Muda, so what are you guys? James Bola will be streaming. Muda. Period.
Mood, period. Mood. You guys. Might be leftover Oreo, might be. So, do you reckon he's already got his channel all set up? Do you reckon he's got it all set up? James Bola. No. So, there are 3 accounts. One of them's James Bolus. One of them is James Nabola. And the other one is James Bola Hater 1. Now, I find it very difficult to believe there's only one James Bola hater. I had one skin tag, just one. I tried to thrill around the base as hard as possible, and in 3 days it was history. Yeah, that generally tends to be the way people deal with it. My neck has several skin tags. It's from the friction, but luckily I somehow don't have type 2 diabetes. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people are lucky. But, you know, obviously don't, try and fly too close against the sun. But I'm sure you're definitely doing something about your weight, so, it's like I know from experience that type 2 diabetes is really bad for you. Even in remission, I still need to properly take care of myself. So obviously everybody needs to do the best they can to mitigate the circumstances. So how about we finish on a bit of success? Success is really what we're after, isn't it? And it seems like Caylor Silva is successful, or at least he's been successful in the first week. Is it an old wives' tale to tie a skin tag with thread? I don't know. I don't know.
I try to hit my protein goal of 200 grams a day, which is proving to be pretty difficult. We're having some potato and egg breakfast tacos today, so we're going to start with weighing out the potato. We're going for about 200 grams. I believe we get just right under. I'm not really fond of large chunks of potato, so we're going to go ahead and chop this in quarters lengthwise.
Mm-hmm.
Think 4 big wedges.
Yeah.
Then we're going to thinly slice it. into little pieces that'll cook fast and not be disgusting large potato chunks. Next up is our eggs, 8 of them to be exact. We're aiming for about 48 grams of protein, and these eggs are going to contribute the majority of that.
8
After we
eggs.
scramble the eggs, this next part is going to go fast. We're going to go ahead and
485 to 433 now. That's amazing, Craig. Well done, mate. So 52 pounds. Incredible work. Well done.
spray the pan. We're going to put our potatoes in, cook them to a nice texture. Throw in our eggs here and scramble. We're going to get a nice little scramble on it to a consistency of our liking, making sure it's fully cooked. After that, we're going to throw on some tortillas because we got some Mission low carb.
You love this kid. Yeah, I don't think he's like that much of a boy, to be honest. Like, some of his antics have been a bit weird, but overall I think he seems like a decent guy.
Tortillas. Finally, for the rest of the 100 grams of protein, we're going to double scoop some Zila strawberry shortcake protein powder. Finally, we add our water and we're good to eat. We got some amazing breakfast today. We're going to have 4 breakfast tacos and 2 scoops of Zila strawberry shortcake.
Yeah, he has a tragic backstory with a foreign bride. Where did she come from then? I mean, I saw his weight loss. It was like the start of his weight loss where he stood on the scale and cried. He said he deleted it, then he brought it back like threefold. He repeated the video over and over again, which kind of got me into thinking that he might be up to some antics.
Shake powder. Link in my bio if you want a discount. I always pour the protein powder first like an idiot.
Shake it up.
All together with the protein shake, that puts us at 1,250 calories for the morning and 98 grams of protein. So halfway on our calories and just about halfway on our protein. Ilya and Haig have moved us over to 2,500 calories with a goal of 200 grams of protein a day, which I am digging. I'm not going hungry, to be honest. I split the meals in half, and I've been trying to even more so focus less on volume. And I've been doing pretty good. I've been feeling amazing. Those protein shakes really do fill up my stomach, and the meals I've been cooking are good, and I feel amazing. This is my first time ever living outside of Arizona, and I absolutely have fallen in love with LA. And it's a little crazy. I caught myself thinking it the other day. I can't help but think getting cheated on in the course of my life that I've been planning for the last 5 years being altered and torn apart was the best thing to ever happen to me. I personally don't think I'd be here getting the chances that I'm getting if I...
Yeah, tuna boy. It does sound like sometimes bad things happen to you for a reason. And you come out of it the other side, and you come out really well on the other side. And I'm hoping that that Caylor gets some happiness with what he's been through. You guess it was some lady or dude using him as a scam, potentially. Yeah.
I was still with my ex, if I was still going down that road of doing it for her. And I just want to say thank you to Ilya, Haig, the Zila team, and you guys for getting me here. Thank you. All done. Come with me while I try to hit my pro.
I watched those videos. He can't be that good of an actor. No, he's not. He's not like. I just feel like from what I saw of him, like he was literally eating raw onion and tuna in a big bowl, and it was kind of ridiculous. So I'm hoping that this move to LA, like actual LA, not like Ethan's version of LA, this is going to be the turning point for him.
Another day, another workout. Let's get this. We're walking first. I don't really walk that far, but got to get some cardio in.
All helps. Bit of water.
I just shook Jason Nash's hand. I used to watch his vlogs every day, and he saw my video yesterday. I just said hello to Nick Antonian, Susie Antonian, and Jason Nash. Absolutely cool.
No idea who they are.
No idea what my life is now, but this is amazing. Look at that view when I'm walking.
That's an amazing view. See, whenever I'm on the treadmill, I literally just see a wall. That's it. So to have this view while I'm on the treadmill, I think that would help me much more with the walking. Well, maybe it'll push. Yeah, he needs everything for himself. I didn't get help from my husband. Yeah, I think his biggest issue was that he did his weight loss for somebody else, and now he's doing it for himself. So it looks a little bit like you. You're scared. Don't be scared.
Fucking man. Absolutely beautiful. After our cardio session, we took advantage of the absolutely amazing weather and we did some farmer's carries on each side. And this is where I quickly realized one of my hands is extremely weaker than the other. We then moved into these.
I'm willing to wager why one of your hands is extremely weaker than the other, but I'll keep it clean for now.
Squat ball throw combo things, and it made me feel so bad for scuffing David and Ilya's wall, but anything for the grind, I guess. These core workouts were frustrating the fuck out of me because my arms were failing me before my core even felt it. I've been making a point to be honest when High asked me if something feels too easy. For these sled pushes, I absolutely regret it. This was the hardest shit ever and absolutely winded the fuck out of me. Next, we move back to cardio where you can see that stain on my shirt. If you want a similar stain, use code Caylor on the Zila app. We're 50 minutes in.
Are you sure that stain's nothing to do with your weak hand?
Just finished the workout. This has been the hardest one so far. Feeling amazing. Hike's amazing. Zila's amazing.
He will get better, yeah.
So tired. We're gonna finish out a 5-minute little cardio walk. Nothing crazy, but crazy for someone my size.
I like the honesty, yeah.
Another day, another workout. Let's get this. We're walking first.
Lovely stuff. I can't tell when his videos end. This is pictures of LA. Oh, looks lovely. Oh, he looks happy to be. He looks really happy to be there. I don't know why, but he reminds me of Roy Orbison. I don't know why. I think it's like the glasses. I drove all night to get to you. You know that one? It's like Sing a Little Brother. There you go. I support him too. So take my strong hand. Exactly. Take my waking hand.
3 months ago, I didn't want to be alive anymore. Today, we got some migas and a protein shake.
Okay.
We have almost been in LA for a week now. And the change in environment has made such a drastic change on my mental.
The enthusiasm I get from Caylor is infectious. And I like it.
I feel a level of happiness, drive, and motivation that I, at the very least, have not felt during this journey. I feel like a new person out here. I think it's important to highlight the stark contrast of how I'm feeling now and how I was feeling not just 3 months ago. A lot of you have been asking, why Zila? Why Ilya? 3 months ago, when I was cheated on, I wanted to quit.
Blue bag.
I wanted to do a lot worse. The moment I found out, my entire world shattered. I didn't know what to do. And the first person I called in this moment of wanting to quit, of wanting to relapse or do something much worse was Ilya. Okay. And he sat there and he talked with me, even though he was busy. He comforted me. He let me know everything was going to be all right. Let me know that he's been there, that he knows what it's like to want to quit, that I need this. He got me out of these really dark feelings.
Mate, you got this. Like, I kind of feel bad now for, like, even thinking that he was, like, going to have boy status. Because this seems like genuine. And I'm glad that he's found somebody that's motivated him, and I'm glad that he's doing it for himself. And that's what I like to see. And this is the kind of shit I can get behind.
I was feeling in the moment. And first and foremost for that, I'm forever grateful. Comparing how I feel now to 3 months ago, at the start of my relapse when I wanted to do some really bad things. I feel the difference is so great. The difference is like black and white. Here, amongst like-minded people who are just trying to better themselves and just trying to thrive and grind and push forward, has completely brought me into this mindset I never thought I had. I've never been a happy person, but these last 5 days, I feel like I feel the closest I've ever been to it. And not only Zila, but Ilya himself has a large part to play in that. Ever since he first messaged me saying he loved my content, he has been such a consistent source of wisdom and knowledge, not only within the fitness and weight loss field, but on the content side of things, of the pushing me, of believing in me, and wanting me to do good. And ever since I started working with Zila, I have been doing so much better. I've been feeling better. The Zila team is amazing, and it is exactly what I need to do better. All done.
Delicious. So he really, like, it seems to me like he genuinely does want it. He still does need to wash his feet, but, you know, when he loses more weight, he'll be down there getting them dogs clean. Anyway, I like the idea of having someone to root for on Boy Day. It is good, yeah. I really do hope Caylor succeeds. Can we see his journey with you? I don't have many platforms. I'd love seeing this guy's journey. Absolutely. We can cover him. We can replace. I think what we'll do is we'll replace Will Kelly. I don't think Will Kelly's insufferable. Let's face it. So I think rather than having Will Kelly, we'll have Caylor Silva instead. I got driven out of the library by those kids and I'm back. Oh, well, at least you're back. At least you're back. Bloody summer holidays are the worst. Like, honestly, like, kids are just running rampant everywhere. Hate it. I think we keep watching Caylor, but as a palate cleanser, not a true boy, but encouraging. Yeah, yeah, I agree. I agree. I agree.
Okay, so we're gonna do a slight full body workout. It's gonna be a lot of body weight stuff and a lot of banded stuff. I'm gonna save the body weight for the lower body. Band work is gonna be for the upper body. But before we do that, I literally just want to see you walk on the treadmill. 0 incline.
Is Will Kelly your favourite latte? Bloody hell.
We're not looking for a time to beat. I don't want you to set a record pace. I just want to see if I put you on a very normal walking pace. I just want to see how long you're going to be able to comfortably walk for.
All right.
So choose either treadmill. I'm going to start you off real slow. How's
Sure.
that pace?
Good.
Good? Easy?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to keep bumping you up very slowly. Let me know when you're not comfortable with the speed anymore.
All right.
How much experience do you have on treadmills?
None at all.
None at all?
All my cardio has been in the pool.
How's the speed?
It's good. When you ask me how's the speed, do you mean like if I could maintain this for a long time?
Yes.
Uh,
By long time, I'm talking
Oh,
like 5
I'm glad
minutes.
you're
I could probably
joking.
maintain this for like, I don't know. Probably not. I'm cocky. I'd probably get all of these. I'd get tired at 5 minutes, man. Walking's hard for me.
So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna keep you here because, like I said, there's no need to push the pace here. I just want you to walk for an extended period of time. At the end of the day, that's just what cardio is. We want your
Exactly. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter the speed or the distance at this point. It's all about keeping him moving. And if he can move for as long as possible, then I'm all for it. This is what I had, 600 pounds when he's 599. Oh, fucking Will Kelly.
your heart rate elevated for as many minutes straight as possible. When you do deliberately walk, what's a goal you look for? Distance, time, or are you literally just walking until you can't anymore?
So I was trying to hit like a mile a day, which isn't many steps.
A mile straight?
No.
Okay.
I would like try to make it like throughout, because I'm telling you, man, I have no stamina. More so recently than before. Like when I first started my journey, I couldn't walk like 5 feet. So like this would be amazing to like me a year and a half ago.
I mean, I was gonna say you're doing great already. When was the last time you walked a quarter mile
I forgot the audio is quite bad.
straight without stopping?
First, I was walking a mile down the road to like a Safeway. It was like my goal. I need to start setting more goals because I haven't been doing it lately.
100%.
But I was walking in front of my house until I was comfortable enough to walk. I think it was like 20 laps around my front yard was in my mind the equivalent, and I did it and I just kept walking. Like I feel like I can do a lot more than I think. I take the easy way out a lot.
Okay, and that's what we're here for. We're not just trainers that are going to tell you what to do and how to do it. We're also an accountability piece. You know,
Nice.
we won't let you stop early.
So it seems like this is the holistic approach they're taking. They're going to look after him with his fitness. They're going to tell him about nutrition, and they're going to also look after him when it comes to his mementals and the accountability. Because accountability is extremely important when it comes to weight loss, because it's when you're a professional big back, it's incredibly easy to lie to yourself. You start to believe your own bullshit. So it's really good to have somebody there that's like, you're talking a lot of shite, aren't you? And then you're like, yeah, I am actually. So accountability buddies are always good.
So we're at almost 6 minutes, 0.15 miles in. You're at a 35-minute pace for a walking mile, which is not bad at all. Let's get to 10 minutes. We'll see how you're feeling. When you do cardio, what gasses out first, your body or your lungs?
It's the breath, but even that has been improving.
I mean, the more consistent you stay with it, the better it's going to get. It really is. I know it sounds extremely simple. It's because it is, literally. The more you do it, the better you're going to get at it.
I honestly, like, if I'm going to be honest with you, I feel like I could do more.
That's fine. We're going to do more, but...
Like I said earlier, like it doesn't necessarily have to be about the distance that you go. It can be about the time that you spend moving.
I don't want to gas you out on cardio and have no energy left for the resistance training, because that's just as important, if not more important, than the cardio.
Okay.
So you're at a quarter mile. I'm going to slowly bring you back down.
That felt nice. I don't feel gassed out. I've never walked on a treadmill. That sensation of being pulled forward when it stops is crazy.
Okay, so we're going to do a slight full body workout.
Oh, there we go.
It's going to be a lot.
We're done. That's what he looks like at his biggest. Yeah, asking him questions helps with the breathing. Yeah. There you go. This one?
I used to weigh over 750 pounds. A year and a half ago, I started my weight loss journey when I realized I couldn't do anything. As a first workout and benchmark, they wanted to see how long I could walk for. I only lasted about 10 minutes and a quarter mile. It's been a week of walking, working out, and doing good.
Nice.
I want to test how good I can walk today. Even though it's supposed to be a rest day, I just felt like doing it. Let's see where we compare.
I mean, a rest day can involve a walk. Like, you know, we consider a rest day a rest from really intense exercise. Yeah, he used to weigh 750 pounds.
Now, a week later.
Oh, that's really fast.
We are just past the halfway marker where we stopped last time. Feeling good. The view is amazing. And that marks where we stopped the first day. We're going to keep going.
Oh, yeah, the super morbidly obese frown. Yeah, I get it.
Doing good. Looking good. View is still amazing. But I keep pushing. Me a year and a half ago, hell, me 2 months ago would not have thought that this was an option. The me that wanted to die and wanted to give up definitely did not think that this was an option that was within my grasp.
Get that sweat off your brow.
We're now at half a mile walking without stopping.
Good idea.
Definitely feels nice being able to.
Middle, I recommend an account called Christine Hobson, if you don't know about her. She's in her 70s. And she does like marathons and stuff like that. So I would recommend going to her because she gives a lot of good advice about flexibility. So it's definitely worth a go. Something happened to my chat there, sorry.
Move this much. I feel like I can push myself further. We are now 20 minutes of walking in, 0.6 of a mile. Really good. We can only do half of that a week ago. I feel like I can push for the 30 minutes and mile distance. I'm feeling okay. My back's hurting a little. Would you look at this, guys? 30 minutes without stopping.
Nice.
We are 0.10 mile away. There's no way I don't keep going and just hit the mile.
Oh, that's like pushing yourself. That is really good. Yeah. So he's done 30 minutes walk without stopping. And now he's pushing for the full mile.
Oh my God, guys, look at this.
Let's go. Yeah.
We are 1 mile in. 33 minutes of walking. A week ago when we got here, we walked about a quarter of a mile and had to stop. After a week of walking every day, of pushing, today I came in on what was supposed to be my rest day, and I pushed, and I proved to myself that I can not only walk a mile, but I can walk for 33 minutes straight. That
That's
is
some good shit.
absolutely amazing.
Good shit,
Me,
Caylor.
a year and a half ago, before I started my journey, would not have even imagined a world in which that was possible. I feel so exhausted and sweaty, but I feel so amazing. If you want to see what else this week has
Do you know what? That's what a workout can do for you. A good walk makes you feel absolutely incredible.
brought me, check back in tomorrow on Monday when we weigh in after a week of being strong on our diet and working out every single day. I'll see you guys then.
Okay, so it's time for a weigh-in.
A year and a half ago, I weighed over 750
I would also like to normalize having our shirt on.
pounds. Last year and a half, I've nearly dropped 200. In the last week and a half, we've moved to LA. We've been working with the Zila team. Our calories have been in check. Our workouts have been daily. Been trying to get a mile in a day of cardio. We're going strong. I'm here with Haig, and we're going to do our second official LA weigh-in.
Let's get it. Last weight was 582.7.
585.
585.
Yeah.
You're down basically 14 pounds, brother.
14 pounds.
He lost 14 pounds in 1 week. That's a stone in a week. Absolutely incredible effort for your first week. So imagine what he can do in a whole month. Me weighing in with shoes and clothes. I mean, I wear a shirt and boxers. So I even like when I'm not recording, I'll still have a shirt on.
We're down 14 pounds this week. What's your opinion on that?
That is absolutely insane, but you put the hard work in to show for it. I mean, 14 pounds, shit, we take that every fucking day.
And that is with going over calories one day of like 100 calories. Just finished up on the weigh-in, and I just realized that puts me exactly.
I mean, the thing is, Caylor, if you go over your calorie deficit by 100 calories, and you're saying that your calories are 2,500, which I think is quite low, because you're a big fella, you still weigh over 550 pounds, so you're probably going to need 4,000 to 5,000 calories anyway. But he's got people with him that can hold him accountable. But yeah, 14 pounds in 1 week is incredible.
To the decimal point where I was 2 months ago when I relapsed, guys. That is absolutely amazing. We're back on track. LA's amazing, guys. I'll see you next week. A year and a half ago, I weighed over 750.
Great job. He's done a great job.
I just got back out from our workout and our first weigh-in LA. We're 16 pounds down. I'm feeling absolutely amazing. Time for a quick meal that's going to help me keep feeling amazing. We're going to make a quick salad. We got some power greens and some real good food.
Is that salad safe? Because you'll be losing another 14 pounds in a day.
Chicken chunks. Let's make us a meal. We got our chicken in the air fryer. Now we wait. And a quick little shake. We got some real good chicken nuggets today. They recently redid their recipe, and they're supposed to be a lot better. We got 180 calories per serving, 23 grams of protein, 4 net carbs, gluten and grain-free. Should make for some good chicken tenders. Alrighty. Then we got our power greens. Don't know exactly what that means, but it's a fuck.
Well, they're greens full of power, obviously. Was that radicchio? Radicchio? I don't know. I can't remember. I don't think it is, because radicchio is like red, isn't it?
Kind of green. We got our real good chicken chunks. We're going to put it on top.
You're not going to wash
bit
that?
of bacon we're going to put on top.
You're not going to wash them greens?
And then finally, we got some low-calorie raspberry vinaigrette salad dressing that we're going to put on top.
Raspberry? Raspberry?
It's about 5 calories per serving, this stuff. I've never tried it. It is very liquidy. Let's get us a good bite with that. Crispy, real good chicken.
Yeah, you haven't washed that salad.
Nice big piece of salad with their new recipe. Let's try out their new recipe. This new formulation that they're doing is absolutely delicious.
In the macros, they're making it really easy to hit my protein goals that Zila are putting for me. So I really do love this new formula. We are 16 pounds down this week, which is absolutely amazing. We're doing everything
Well, you lost 14 or 16 pounds.
right, and it's showing in the weight loss. It feels great. I am so excited to see where LA and Zila is going to take us. It looks like we're going good places. We're dropping fast, and I feel amazing. I'll see you guys later.
Very good.
I just got back.
I don't like sweet and savoury together. The one thing I don't care for with a lot of weight loss social media accounts is how it's pretty transparent ploy to make a career as an influencer. Yeah. That is definitely true.
It's our first week in LA. We're down 16 pounds since last week. That makes us almost 180 pounds down since the start of my journey a year and a half ago. Now we're going to do a set of 180 on the deadlifts.
Fair enough, Debbie. I don't like that personally. I guess the thing is, Phil, like they just want to. Yeah, some of them just want to make money, and that's why Taylor Sowers has been doing weight loss for like 11 years now because he knows he can make money from it being a failure. There we go, brother. Oh, he's doing well, isn't he?
See you guys next week for the same shit. It's our first week in LA.
So I will say that the trap bar is easier to lift than a normal straight bar, but that's still great effort. So he's doing really well there. That's Caylor and the owner of Zila, Ilya Fedorovich.
Yes, sir. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. Finish strong. You see the finish line.
For today's workout, we had weights with a little hill walk at the end. It was shoulders and arms, so we started with a dumbbell
Lovely.
shoulder press, then went outside for a dumbbell lateral.
Music's a bit invasive.
We had alternating crossbody hammer curls for biceps and dumbbell skull crushers for triceps. The first
Lovely.
time Caylor came to the house, he said his Uber dropped him off down the hill and he had a very hard time walking up it. So every week we're going to practice walking up and down this hill.
Nice.
Losing weight on the scale is great, but we want him to actually be able to use his body too. He did have to stop a few times on the way up, but it was better than last week and that's all we need. And that was his workout.
And there's going to be a point where he's going to be able to go all the way up and down the hill in one go. You like seeing him sweat when he works out. It's a good sign. You know, like when Ethan works out, you don't see a bead of sweat. That's because he's not working out. But we've got Caylor here absolutely sweating like a good one.
Yes, sir. There it is. Let's go. Let's
There
go.
we
Finish
go.
strong. You
And that's just pinned posts. Okay, that's up to date with Caylor. I did check his YouTube channel, and there's no new vlogs or anything like that. So yeah. So that's a lovely. I think it is nice to end on a high note because, excuse me, we do go through so much shit with Ethan, Taylor, and James. So it's nice to have some good stuff going on. Good morning, Sam. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Anything else? Let me just see if I can find something else. I want to do one more thing. Good morning, Wicked. Good to see you. How you doing? Has Sal posted? I don't know. I'll have a look. He passed the suggestions, yeah. Yeah, looks like there's a few Sal things. A few Sal things. Oh. He's pickling. Oh, what's he eating now?
Your egg in there, crush it up a little bit.
What?
So I got home yesterday, and I haven't been to the store yet, but I got some Safe Catch with me. At all times. I just stopped at the gas station, picked up a few items and make some tuna fish.
Right.
So this is the garlic herb one, 110 calories, 21 grams of protein. We're gonna go with 1 egg.
1 egg.
Like, so don't squeeze your back.
Don't squeeze your back, no.
Some relish, some mustard.
I mean, I don't know, like, me doing vegetable ASMR would be a bit, like, weird. He is pickling his ball, that's for sure.
Now I also picked up some flesh chips. Now I go chip.
Chip tuna, egg. That poor car interior, I know, right? That car is gonna fucking honk. Proper gonna stink, that one. It's gonna stink like one of James Bola's boyfriends.
You know what I'm saying? This is 110 calories. 1 egg is 70 calories. And then the mayo packet is 90 calories, so 200, 270. And then, you know, the chips. I appreciate you being here. We'll talk soon. Cheers.
Cheers, Sal. Are they Anna's favourite chips? Is she still selling dog water?
I've been wearing a 5XL swim trunks for the first time. My last 3 swims. Before that, I wore basketball shorts every swim, and so
okay.
It feels nice to have on some proper attire. A little tight around the groin area, but we'll make do.
Hey. When you've got a buried penis, it is going to be tight down there. Dog electrolytes, yeah, that's it. Because that's what your dog needs, electrolytes.
Anyone does that for 50 or 100.
Yeah, I think the glitter and lasers definitely needed to stop doing what she was doing. I swear I dropped it in the suggestions. Maybe. I don't know. Imagine once the excavation happens. I know, it'd be like releasing an anaconda from a basket. Yeah, butterfly strokes are really difficult.
Have fun today. By just rotating strokes. Since there's no water. And my ass kicked. My fun session. I've been wearing a 5.
There you go. That's Sal in his tighty shorts. Ah! Playing golf. His trousers are proper baggy, aren't they?
I learned how to kick a little bit. The difference is I had to use my own built-in kickboard. Let me show you.
Oh, bless you, middle.
I'm not sure if that's the correct way to do it or not, but I accidentally figured that one out. It felt pretty good. Better than any kickboard for sure. We'll keep working on it. Cheers. So I think I just...
At least there was some food content, but then he does stuff like this. Like I'm not sure, like the running at his size would be beneficial. Foodie's elephant pants, yeah. There we go. Lat pull down, yes. Yes. Who's doing so well? One of my favourite Olympic events is men's swimming, because there ain't no body like a swimmer's body. That is true. I used to have a big crush on Michael Phelps and Ian Thorpe when I was younger. Okay, so that's Sal. It's Butterfly the Stroke with the funky kick. But I think it's like that kind of thing. And then you're like, you know what I mean? I think that's it. Okay, so that'll do me for today. It was lovely to have you all here. Thank you to everybody for being here. Please like the stream on your way out if you would be so kind. Thank you so much to Shane for his incredible generosity today. Thank you to everybody who has stuck with me for a long time. I know I'm not the easiest creator to work out because I have shifted quite a lot for a very long time. But I'm glad you all could be here. Unfortunately, I've been stuck in my fields a lot this week, so yeah, it's just one of those things. But thank you all so much, and that's all I can say. Be back tomorrow for some fun videos with you lot. So look forward to that. You all take care of yourselves. Have a